Welcome into the Thursday night program. Yes, we normally are doing TED Talks on Thursday night, but it is time for football. That's right, your final season game, regular season game for the Humboldt Vikings is tonight. We have traveled to South Fulton, Kentucky, and we will be playing the Red Devils this evening, as this is our final matchup. I say South Fulton, Kentucky. It's actually South Fulton, Tennessee, and we're right there on that Kentucky line, but we are in Tennessee tonight, and it is our final division game as well. We'll talk a little more about that in just a moment. Earlier this week, we sat down with Coach Teddy Pettigrew and talked about the short week and what this game means to your Humboldt Vikings. We have a Thursday night game this week, Coach, and what does that do as far as preparations? I know it kind of makes it a little bit of a shorter week for you guys. How does that change your week of practice?
Basically, it just, we had to pack more into one day of practice.
Okay.
Like today, we usually just go over offense on Mondays.
Sure.
Today we had to go over offense and defense. Tomorrow we will still go over offense and defense because Wednesday would be a walkthrough.
Yeah.
Walkthrough is no hitting at all.
Yeah, and you always do that the day before a game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, going into Thursday, we are playing a South Fulton team that's 3-3 in the region. They did get a win over Halls last week. They have beat Greenfield, and they've defeated Gleason. So, which were all games, I would say. I know Halls was a little bit different situation, but Gleason and Greenfield, you were kind of in those games. Yeah. So it's definitely a winnable game. What's the morale of the team and kind of their approach today? I know you're only one day in.
The team wants to win. So, like I said, the 17, 18 guys that show up every day, they're still showing up. They were here today.
Yeah.
And they want to win. So those guys are sticking out to the end, and I commend them for that, man. They want to win a ball game, so they're gonna try to finish the season off with a win.
Sure. Union City obviously was a pretty big handful last week. Obviously, you pointed at the end of that game to the bright spots you've just mentioned. It's the same 18 guys that are coming to practice, and only 4 of them are graduating this year.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good, group of hopefully guys that will play again next year. Obviously, you're not looking to next season as much as you want to get that win before you exit this season. What does the long trip down to South Fulton look like for this team? Obviously, put us on that bus. Let us know what that ride's like.
It's business as usual.
Okay.
We don't expect them to do anything any different than what they have been doing. Just, want them to be focused.
Yeah.
Focus on the task at hand. That's where the coaching staff is, and that's where the team is. We want them to be focused and carry out their responsibilities.
What does the film study show that this South Fulton offense is going to pretty much come into the game and do Friday night?
The South Fulton offense they're pretty balanced. As far as throwing the ball and running the ball and throwing the ball, they're pretty balanced. But defensively, man, I like our matchups. So
okay.
As far as offensively, I like our matchups. So we just gotta put hats on hats and let the results fall where they may.
Seemed like we struggled maybe blocking a little bit on offense last week.
I don't think we just struggled blocking on offense. The guys just didn't block.
Yeah.
We didn't struggle blocking. They ran past people. If you watch film, they ran past a lot of guys that, they should have blocked, and they just ran right past them. Like, what are you guys doing? You know who to block. Yeah, Coach, I'm sorry. I just didn't do my job.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I can't put my hat on it, man. It's not – they kind of know I ain't got nobody on the sideline to put in for them.
That's right. That's right. Well, and I noticed it even more on special teams of, the
Well, special teams, the execution by the kicker was not where it should have been. Every punt that we punted, he should have punted the ball out of bounds. That's what the game plan was going into it.
Okay.
It's to punt the ball out of bounds. He punts the ball right to the guy because we got linemen covering. So punt the ball out of bounds. As far as kickoff go, we're supposed to squib it on the ground to the corner.
Yeah.
And we got our fast guys to one side. Those guys are supposed to run the ball down. They kick it right at the middle of the field.
Yeah.
The execution has got to be there. We have a plan, and if you don't execute the plan, you're going to get exposed.
Yeah.
You can't cover kicks with linemen.
No.
So we have a plan for it. Kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, definitely so.
And it didn't happen.
And that, you had one that opening touchdown for them was a
punt right down the middle of the field.
Right down the middle of the field.
With linemen trying to cover.
And there was another punt. Had Isaiah Crawford not pushed the young man out of bounds, he was gone.
Yeah.
He was gone.
That's another punt that's supposed to be punted out of bounds.
Yeah.
No punt Friday night was supposed to stay in bounds.
Wow.
Punted out of bounds. We practiced it all week, and the ball was punted out of bounds all week until we got in the game and they punted the ball down. The ball out of bounds.
Tornadoes definitely blew into town and gave a devastating loss. I mean, it was one of those losses you felt like, once they got going. I mean, at the end of the first quarter, we were still in it. But then that second quarter there, man, when they scored 2 touchdowns in about 2.5 minutes, that's offense and defense of both, 2.5 minutes. You felt like the wheels were starting to fall off. What do you say to the team at halftime?
I don't never feel like the wheels are about to fall off. I mean, I'm a fighter to the end.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, what I say to the team is, man, let's go out there and finish the half. And I try to correct the things we did in the first half that we did wrong.
Sure.
I mean, I'm going in and I'm coaching. I'm coaching to the end. I'm trying to correct it. And I'm trying to keep their morale up. I mean, going in at halftime, the guys were not down. They was like, man, let's go back out there and finish.
Good.
Let's score some more points.
Wonderful.
So, I mean, I got a good group of guys. It's just, man, we need more guys to play. I mean, that's been the Achilles heels of Humboldt football. Back when Coach Reed was here, Coach Ballard was here. Now I'm going through the same thing.
Sure.
And, nothing has changed as far as, giving me what I need as far as what they did not have. It's still the same.
Yeah.
So, we need some help with, from administration when it comes to how to schedule football. And I don't know if the people who are listening to me,
sure,
are athletic period. Every team we play has an athletic period except for us.
Yeah.
They have their football players at no later than 1:30.
Wow.
And I get mine out to school, and then I got, at least 15 or 20 of them that's got to work.
Yeah, because of the type of, families we have, they're probably having to provide some for their families.
I mean, they, the other teams, they got time they get theirs at 1:30. They can go through weightlifting. They can actually go through class before they practice. We don't have that luxury here.
Sure.
We don't.
Sure.
So, I mean, you look at the dynamics of football around us, man. Like say, for instance, you drive up the road 15 miles to Trenton.
Yeah.
They practice at middle school in the morning. Coach Shane Jacobs is able to go over there and watch middle school practice and make sure that they are doing what the high school is doing.
Mm-hmm.
So they get a feeder program.
Yeah.
That's not the case here.
Sure.
So I never get a chance to go to middle school practice to see what they're doing to make sure they're running what we're running. So when the kids get up here, they know our terminology and know the things that we need them to know. It's like starting at ground zero. And then when you get them not coming to practice in June, I mean, you fall farther behind.
Sure. It's hard to play catch-up on that. I mean, we've discussed that obviously before. Do you think that's really what it's going to take to change the culture here? It's kind of been a culture problem.
I know that's what it's going to take.
Sure.
If that never happens, Humboldt would never catch up in football.
Yeah.
If that never happens, with administration and the way we schedule classes and everything, I mean, and the way the other schools are getting away with it, that's their PE grade.
Mm.
Coaches have something to hold over their head. Who wants an F in PE?
Yeah.
You would get an F in PE if you don't go to practice or you quit in the middle of the season. You get an F.
Yeah.
You got something to hold over their head. We don't have the luxury here. We got guys who. I started out with 36 guys. Now we're down to 18.
Yeah.
I have nothing to hold over their head.
No, you got 5 guys standing on the sideline most of the time, to go back in. We noticed that Friday night. I mean, that's tough.
Yeah. So, I mean, if that culture doesn't change, man, football will not change in Humboldt. Yeah. It doesn't matter if I'm here or somebody else is the head coach. If you don't give that head coach any help, that's what's going to happen.
Man, if the injury bug ever hits, I mean, you're in trouble.
In trouble.
Yeah, the games could get called early. Mm-hmm. You just don't have the kids to send out. And what an embarrassment and a black eye that would be to a program to hear, well, Humboldt had to quit because they didn't have enough players.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it happened with Coach Reed.
Yeah.
It happened with Coach Ballard. I mean, I'm going to do my homework. I wouldn't talk to those guys. Same thing happened.
Yes.
So
how do you keep these kids motivated when maybe you feel like obviously you're not getting the resources that you need, or as far as the schedule there, keeping those kids motivated not to leave you next year?
I mean, I just tell them, I'm going to show up every day. And if you guys feel like that you're not going to come back, at least tell me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, right now I have 14 guys who hadn't told me anything about they were going anywhere.
Wow.
So,
yeah. So
I mean, they know the hard work that I do, the sweat that I put into this. They know I'm here 7 days a week.
Yes, sir.
They know they can come up here at a certain time on the weekend. Coach Pettigrew's going to be out here.
Yeah.
I'm going to be at the school. I'm going to be out here doing something. They know that.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
My coaching staff is the same way.
Yeah.
They're here. So we're game planning. We know what we're doing. We know how to stop people, and we know how to score points on people.
Sure.
But we cannot get out there and do it ourselves.
That's exactly right. Kavion Taylor has really grown into that role. Hopefully, being able to roll that over into next year. Making that change kind of early in the year, and that was not necessarily a slap on Jay. Jay has really adjusted well and become a big play. I mean, one of the plays, I know it was a defensive pass interference, but he sold that penalty.
Right.
It wasn't a flop. It wasn't he flopped and the penalty never happened. He sold that penalty. That was senior leadership on the field.
Well, I mean, if you look at the 2 plays before that, he sold that one, and they didn't call the pass interference. The guy tackled him then as well. So,
yeah.
I mean, Jay is an athlete, man. I hope some college gives him a chance to play college football. If he goes to a program that they have guys who have bought in and really putting forth an effort to win, Jay would be a great teammate to have.
Yeah.
He will be. So, I take my hat out to that kid, and I'm shopping him around the colleges all across the nation. So we got some hits on him. We got, some colleges who hadn't caught on to him, but they will get a special athlete. They get him on campus.
You're keeping us on our toes in the press box with putting them in that one formation, and we don't know who's getting the ball at that point. It could be Jay. It could be Kavion. You haven't totally moved away from Jay. He threw a touchdown pass couple games ago.
Right.
What went into that decision to make the change to Kavion mainly at quarterback?
I mean, what went into the decision is he manages the game better.
Okay.
I mean, with practicing both of those guys taking reps in practice.
Sure.
We just noticed Kavion, he manages practice better. He manages our offense better.
Sure.
So it was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And part of that decision was Jay. Hey, let him be the quarterback coach.
Good.
I'm not making the right decision. I want to win.
Yeah.
So when you got a teammate like that who's unselfish, man, you got a special guy.
That's the kind of stories that need to be told too about these kids. A lot of folks don't understand the spirit of these kids behind them. They just see their disappointment sometimes or their actions of frustration on the field, and they don't know the true player.
Right.
You can get an opinion of somebody and not really know them.
No. I mean, the guys that I got coming out right now, the 18, along with the 4 seniors making 18, 14 guys, underclassmen, 4 seniors, they are stand-up guys. I mean, if anybody asked me for a recommendation for one of those guys, absolutely.
Sure.
So they exemplify the personification of a young man who's going to be a heck of a man one day.
Yeah. Well, I didn't feel like, I know we've had in times past where we had penalties that you could really pin back and say, well, the coaches had too many people on the field or whatever, but we haven't had that. As a coaching staff, when you go back and you're looking at from game to game, what do you think as coaches you all have grown the most from game one?
I haven't really just evaluated how the coaches have grown from game one because I'm constantly evaluating our players. I mean, I could say one thing that I can pinpoint from coaches, we're not losing our cool as much.
Yes,
and when we lose our cool, you can bet your right and left arm your team they're going to lose their cool.
Yes, sir.
So I mean, when adversity hit us during the game, our guys just pick themselves up and play the next play.
Yeah,
they do.
Well,
I mean, and I think that's as a coaching staff, we've grown to not just blow our stack all the time.
Sure.
It's hard not to.
Oh yeah,
when I say it's hard not to.
Especially when you tell them punt the ball in bounds or punt it. That's stuff that you've taught them all week long to still be able to stand there and keep your composure. Coach.
And they know it, and they look to the side, coach. That's on me. But we just got points scored on us because you did that.
Yeah.
I mean, but not blowing our stack on
that's
them.
Right.
I mean, because that's all we got right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, Friday night, last football game of the season. I guess we're pretty healthy going into the night. I know there was some dings up. Are there anybody?
Yeah, those guys that got dinged up, they practiced today. So
okay, so we don't have anybody that's going to have to sit out.
No. We're trying to. We have one kid who's been out for maybe since before homecoming, Jabor's Walker.
Yeah,
he's trying to get released. I don't know if he will or not. So.
Yeah, that was like an arm injury or something, wasn't it?
Shoulder.
Yeah, I knew I'd seen him with a sling on. And but hopefully, you'll have most everybody back, if not everybody, and can go out. It would mean a lot to these seniors, man, to go all the way to South Fulton. Nobody's giving them a chance. I mean, you see the picks, which I know, again, y'all are tuning out the noise, but you see it, and until we pull off that win, Humboldt's going to keep getting disrespected.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it. You got to go out and take respect. Look, I've always been taught respect all but fear none.
Yeah.
So if you ain't scared of, man, go out to fight.
Yeah.
Go fight.
That's right. And you have the opportunity to creep up on somebody that ain't expecting you. You put your best game out there, and, hey, you have a good shot of a win Friday night, because I see these teams that they've beaten in the region, and I know at least 2 of those games we were in the game. I mean, we can point to things that we did that cost us those games. It's not like we put our best out there and they beat us.
Yeah.
So, well, good luck Friday night, Coach.
Right,
appreciate you always taking time for us.
All right.
You heard it there, folks. We will be right back. We're going to take a short break with our sponsors, allow them to have a say as we are preparing for the kickoff at 7 o'clock tonight right here in South Fulton, Tennessee. It is your Humboldt Vikings on the road this evening for the final regular season game of the 2023 football season.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
Jazz bath? Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Nothing brings community together quite like a sporting event. Security Bank and Trust Company is committed to supporting our local sports teams because we know how important it is to be part of a great team. This is Deanne McEwen at Security Bank and Trust Company. When you team up with us, you are fostering the competitive spirit of our local athletes. Want to be part of our team? Join our amazing banking community. Visit your nearest branch or head to securitybanktn.com to learn more. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Are you looking for a job in manufacturing or maintenance? Look no further than West Rock, located at 1720 North 9th Avenue in Humboldt, Tennessee. West Rock is not only proud to support the Humboldt Vikings, but they are also actively hiring. What's even better is there is no mandatory weekend overtime. The manufacturing position starting at a competitive $19.25 an hour, and the possibility for an increase to $19.83 an hour after just 60 days. West Rock offers a great opportunity for those interested in the field. If you have an experience as a maintenance technician, the pay ranges from $21.39 to $32.88, depending on your level of expertise. Don't wait any longer to get started on your application by visiting jobs.westrock.com. Join the West Rock team as we cheer on your team, the Humboldt Vikings.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Hey Vikings fans, this is Ted Martin, former Humboldt Vikings quarterback and class of '93 graduate. When me and my fellow classmates want to follow Viking sports, we watch Viking News on Demand. In addition to live streaming of games, there are also plenty of specialty shows that keep us all involved in our alma mater. On behalf of the class of 1993, go Vikings.
Welcome back into the pregame show. Your Humboldt Vikings have traveled to South Fulton. It is our final game of the regular season, and we are looking to get that elusive win that just keeps slipping away from us. 1- and 2-point games a couple of times throughout the year. Would love to get a win to end the year for these seniors tonight. We sat down with Isaiah Crawford, who got injured in the Dresden game but has bounced back, and he wanted to come back sooner than what he was able to, but the coaching staff and the medical staff finally were able to clear him, and he had a great game last week. Here's our sit-down with Isaiah Crawford on Monday of this past week. We're sitting down with Isaiah Crawford, who you had a fantastic game Friday night. And Isaiah, we can tell when you've been on the field and when you haven't been. I know you had to battle back from some injuries and things of that nature this year. But you haven't really missed a lick, man, when you came back in. I know there was quite a few games there. I remember the week after you got hurt, coming out to practice and seeing you standing on the sideline and Coach having to tell you, you can't go out there this week. You were wanting to go play. What was it like, first off, to have to stand on the sideline and take on a leadership role from that side?
It's a lot, just a lot.
It's not fun, is it?
No.
It's a whole lot more fun to be out there playing, ain't it?
Oh, yes, Lord.
Yeah. So, Friday night, man, you had I think Coach said somewhere around 7, 8 pancake blocks. What do you think is the main thing that's causing you to be successful in that role right now?
Working hard in practice.
Working hard in practice.
Staying focused.
Yeah.
And getting the job done.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was mentioning it to him earlier in our interview that we had for TED Talks. There was a punt return that had you not pushed the young man out of bounds. There was nobody I saw behind you. You saved points in that. Obviously it's frustrating to see, the team not executing. How do you stay focused, when the thing seems like it's going haywire on you? How do you stay focused in the moment just to keep making play after play?
I don't even know.
You don't even
I don't even know.
You're just that sold out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, which side of the ball do you like playing more? I probably could answer this question, but
for sure defense.
I was about to say,
for sure.
You play dog on defense, man. You're ready. I don't think I've seen you yet let up. Some guys don't want to tackle. I don't think I've seen that from you yet.
This game is all about tackling and hitting.
Yeah.
If you playing that sport and you're not hitting, what you doing?
It ain't flag football no more, is it?
Right.
That's right.
Right. You got to bring the boom every now and then.
So, last game of the year, man, your team hasn't been able to find a way to win yet. I know that's tough. How many years have you played football?
6.
6. So you remember what it was like the first year coming in. Coach Pettigrew, his staff. This is the same staff. Took you guys into the second round of the playoffs. You got your win. Nobody was giving you a shot. You come back the next year, man, a tough season. You come back this year, it's been a tough year so far. I mean, we can't sugarcoat it. It's been a tough year when you can't find a way to get that win. 1-point loss, 7-6 loss, or games where you point back and you go, man, if we hadn't fumbled the ball 3 times, we'd probably win that game.
Right.
You're going into this game Friday night. What do you think is key to get that victory? What are you telling your teammates we got to do together?
We got to hold our blocks, not fumble what you said, execute our plays, and don't let up.
Yeah, don't let up. That is huge.
Yes, sir.
Who do you follow in college football?
Who I'm following?
Yeah. What's your team in college football?
Bethel.
Oh, okay. Hey, look at there. That's not far from home. That's nice. Hopefully they're watching, man, because you're making some plays out there. You need to get some notice. I know you got Stephon, the big man, that's getting a lot of attention, but coaches have probably been telling you go out there and play hard because those guys are watching everybody on the field. They're wanting to find that diamond in the rough, and I think you can be that on our defense. Good luck Friday night. Look forward to seeing you play. Let's get that W.
Yes, Lord.
We're going to take one more time out, and when we come back, it's going to be time to go to the field, and we will be live from the press box here in South Fulton. South Fulton is our final division and regular season game, and it would mean a lot to this program, as you heard right there, Isaiah Crawford, and earlier in the program, Coach Teddy Pettigrew talking about what it would mean for this team to get that win for these seniors in the final game of the year. Thank you for tuning in, folks. We'll take one more time out. When we come back, we'll send you out to the stadium, and we will have the final pregame minutes of this show as well as kickoff coming up next right here on Viking News on Demand.
Are you in search of a nurturing and educational environment for your little ones? Look no further than We Pray Learning Academy, located at 910 North Central Avenue in Humboldt, Tennessee. We offer our services to children aged 8 weeks to 12 years old. With our dedicated owners, Hannah and Doris Collins, you can rest assured knowing that your family is in good hands. To learn more about our academy and how we can best serve your child, reach out to us via email at weprayacad@yahoo.com or give us a call at 731-784-7294. We can't wait to meet you and your little Vikings.
Are you ready for some Viking action? The Humboldt Chronicle is here to cheer on both the junior and senior high Vikings as they tackle the upcoming season with unparalleled determination. With a rich history of excellence dating back to 1886, the Humboldt Chronicle has been passionately delivering the latest local news, sports updates, community information, and even thought-provoking devotionals to the southern Gibson County area. Published weekly, you can now access all of these exciting insights both in print and online. Don't miss out on any of the thrilling moments with Viking football. Grab your copy or subscribe today and join us as we celebrate every Viking score on the gridiron, exclusively in the Humboldt Chronicle.
Sport builds us up. It strengthens our bodies. It strengthens our resolve. Sport teaches us lessons of grace or humility or humanity, and that we're far more powerful together. Winning the hour or winning the year or winning our lives. We're winning our way. Because while a season is short, fierce is forever.
This burger looked at one slice of melted cheese and said, more cheese. It looked at pickles and said, also onions. It wanted to be more than hot. It wanted to be juicy. This is the Quarter Pounder with cheese.
Hi, I'm Seth Wilkerson, co-founder of Viking News on Demand. Since our launch in 2020, we have been committed to delivering comprehensive coverage on Humboldt City schools and athletics. From thrilling athletic games to exciting college signings and big school events, we have it all covered for you right here on Viking News on Demand. Join us every Thursday night for TED Talks with Coach Teddy Pettigrew at 7 p.m. and every Friday night for high school football under the bright lights. Our pregame show begins 30 minutes before kickoff every Friday night. Our goal is to spread the word about the positive things happening in the city of Humboldt and its schools. So tune in and stay informed with Viking News on Demand. Thank you for your faithful support, and go Vikings!
Good. Well, let's go back here. Now we are unmuted. Alex, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
Appreciate you joining me up top here. We are sitting on top, so you're going to hear a lot of background noise tonight, but we're going to do our best to give you the best quality of a performance tonight on the field, as well as production crew sitting on top of the press box tonight. Thank you for joining us. I'm looking here, making sure we're not distorting. It looks good so far. Let us know. Comment. Let us know how we're doing at home there. Let us know how it sounds, and we're going to do our best to keep this moving. I'm going to end that poll. We asked for game predictions, and game predictions, we had 9 voters. Humboldt, 77% picked as your winner tonight. South Fulton, 22% out of 9 votes this evening. Hopefully it comes out that way. Alex, I would love to get a win for these seniors and end the year, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, I would love to see that.
What do you think is key tonight for the Humboldt Vikings to pick up that victory?
Defense and offense, and not fumbling the ball.
Not fumbling the ball is key, definitely so. Joining them out at midfield was Jay Agnew, Nicholas Bigham, and Jace Beard for your Vikings. South Fulton, however, did win the toss. They have elected to receive, so Humboldt will defend the north end zone tonight, and they will get the ball at halftime. So we'll see. Well, I'll say at halftime. They'll get the ball at the third quarter. Here we are getting ready to start. Alex is going to keep you up to date there with the camera, and we're going to keep things moving right along. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday evening. It's going to be Mr. Stefan Shivers doing the kickoff duties tonight. South Fulton has an interesting logo. We was talking about it before the game. Kind of looks like a mixture of the San Francisco 49 S and F with the Tennessee Titans flame. Now this is the South Fulton Red Devils. Humboldt Vikings have made the 1 hour, 10-minute drive up to South Fulton. You take that trip, you go through, normally you go through Milan, Bradford, Greenfield, Martin, and then you get here. Oh, it's going to be an onside. Humboldt was trying their best, but it's going to be recovered by number 50. That is going to be James Pregame with the recovery. And onside, not successful. That's not the end of the world. They will start at their own 48-yard line to start this game here. They did not even run any of the clock off, so we're going to be starting with 12 minutes on the clock here. I apologize about the wind as well. Again, we're sitting on top, and it is a windy evening. Thank goodness it's not cold out tonight, that's for sure.
Oh, I know it.
That would be rough.
Yeah.
Here we go. First down, going to run it down right side. I see number 23, Jeremiah Jones, but there's a host of Vikings there. He'll get a decent run on first down. Looks like that would be number 8, Tobias Bell, with the tackle.
Here you go, getting a good look at the logo.
Yeah, there you are. It's going to bring up second down and what looks to be 4 yards. And going to be another handoff. Not enough for a first down. He's going to be a couple of yards short. That's going to be number 6, Tyreek Boykin. I'm sorry, no, that's number 8 with the tackle. That is Tobias Bell again. Brings up third down and 2. Quarterback walks up to the line. Going to make a few changes. Looks to his sideline, and they're going to swap sides. That's going to send their running back, Dallas Whitehead, in motion out as a wide receiver. He's looking. That's where he's going with the ball. Just enough for a first down, I believe. Oh, they gave him an excellent spot, didn't they? That's going to be a first down for South Fulton to the Humboldt 41-yard line.
It looks like they just stood there on defense. They didn't even try and intercept it, it looked like.
Yeah, it was a... Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that sponsor thing off because I'm afraid it is going to bother us. I'm going to leave that scoreboard in the bottom left corner. Here we go, rolling out, throwing to his right. He incompleted that pass. Great defense by Jeremiah Jones and Nicholas Bigham forcing the incompletion. Brings up second down and 10. That's what you want to see more of. They are at the Humboldt 41. It's going to be a run left side. Defense snuffed it out. That'll be a loss of 1. Third down and 11. I did not see who made that tackle. Okay, they're going to say it's number 17. There's Isaiah Crawford, who had an excellent game last week and gave us a great interview as well. Here we go, back to pass. He's got a wide open man, number 20. Got it at the 20, and that'll be Nicholas Bigham saving the day. Now near the 10-yard line. He'll actually get to the 8. And that'll be a big first down, first and 10. Actually, it'll be first and goal from the Humboldt 8-yard line.
Ball spot at the 7-yard line, first and goal at the 7. That's South Fulton's number 6, Josh.
And that's going to be another run play there, and they're going to stop it inside the 5. Brings up second down and goal.
Taking a tackle was number 12.
That's going to be Jace Beard with the tackle there. Second and goal from what looks to be the 4-yard line. Here we go. Handoff left side, had a big hole. That's a touchdown. Touchdown, South Fulton. And that'll be a 6-0 lead with 9:32 remaining in the first quarter. South Fulton's going to strike first here. Man, not a lot of time taking off that clock. Let's see if they go for 2 or they're going to kick a field goal. I think they're going to kick the extra point. Looks like number 2 will hold. That's going to be Brady McFarland. Kicking for South Fulton is Charlie Mike Mulcahy, the junior. Kick is up. It's no good.
He has the same last name as me, McFarland.
Yeah.
Might be related.
We won't hold that against him. And that extra teasing you. That extra point is no good. Let's take a quick timeout. And when we return, folks, we will have more action right here in South Fulton, Humboldt Trails.
The table for. It's not just where some serve while others sit. The table is where we make decisions, where we shape the future, where we engage each other on equal ground. If we're going to feed the world, it will take all of us. Every voice, every point of view, everyone at the table.
South Fulton leads 6-0. Humboldt now getting their first offensive possession. 9:32 remaining in the first quarter. That kick is going to be a boomer. Actually, it's going to bounce awkwardly, but we do receive that, what looks to be about the 16-yard line. He's got it out to the 33-yard line. Nicholas Bigham did a great job on that return. Alex got it to the Humboldt 32.
Yeah, that was a good run.
Taking 6 seconds off the clock there. 1st and 10 from the Humboldt 30. Actually, I'm sorry. They're going to mark that at the 33-yard line. Great return by Nicholas Bigham.
34-yard line of Humboldt, 1st and 10 Vikings.
One thing South Fulton did, too, is they did not take a lot of time getting the play in and going ahead and getting to the line and starting the play.
Yeah.
No wasted time, that's for sure. Here we go in the I formation. Humboldt Vikings. It's going to be Kavion Taylor, handoff right side. Good hole, gets up there. Now he's going to be stopped at what looks to be the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7 yards on 1st down.
That was a great run.
Along with Clayton Moorfield.
I didn't see the runner. I was missing that, but that's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was number 2.
Okay, number 2. That should bring up 2nd down and 3. That's a great run by Jay Agnew. 2nd down and 3 from the 41. Wow. That's a great spot. I'll just put it that way for us.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long 3 yards. Oh, bad snap.
No.
He got on it, though. Kavion Taylor was able to get back on it, but bad snap. And that erases that 7-yard run.
Kavion Taylor.
That's going to put us back at the 34. So it's going to be 3rd down and what looks to be a long 9 from the Humboldt 34-yard line. Clock is running. Man, that's disappointing. You had something going there on offense. Man, yeah, you're behind the chains. You got to really, really try something here. Then it is 3rd and 10. You gotta get that 1st down here because you're not in 2-down territory, I don't believe. I wouldn't think you would do that your final game of the year even. Here we go. Back under center, going to hand it off. Got a good hole. And another big run. Got it back out to the 41. Okay, so now Coach has a decision here. I mean, that's a great run.
Making a tackle with South Fulton's number 44, Will Clapper.
Did you see the runner on that one, Alex?
I think it was the quarterback. I think no, it was number 2.
Okay, so that's Agnew again. Another gain of 7. They're going to go for it, folks. No, they're not. No, they're not. Agnew's back. They do that. They bounce him out. And I'm looking. They're going for it. On 4th and 3, Coach says, why not?
Oh, my.
What do you have to lose here? He's aggressive tonight. Handoff right side. Spinning his way forward. He doesn't have it.
Whoa.
That's Humboldt's number 2, Jay Agnew.
Jay Agnew is stopped. And that's a loss of 1. But, hey, you can't fault Coach there. And I said it, a while ago. I didn't know if it would be 2-down territory, and I'm kind of wondering tonight if every drive won't be 2-down territory if you're not so close to your end zone because he really wants to get that win for those seniors tonight.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
All right, South Fulton going back on possession here on offense. And he's going to toss it to his running back. Nothing doing there. And a great defensive effort. That's going to be number 8, Tobias Bell, again.
Making a tackle is number 8, Tobias Bell.
He is well on his way to being the Defensive Player of the Week, folks. That's going to be another tackle for a loss. Brings up 2nd down and 11 from the Humboldt 43. Here we go, 2nd down. Back to pass. In trouble, throws. Got it. Great tackle. Open field tackle there. Number 4, Nicholas Bigham, got it out to the 35-yard line.
Tackle was number 4, Nicholas Bigham.
And that's going to bring up 3rd down and what looks to be about 3 yards. Wait a minute. We have a timeout.
Timeout on the field. Timeout Humboldt.
All right. It's going to be a quick timeout. Let's take one with them. We will be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. I'm sorry, we are not going to take a quick timeout because I didn't have that one loaded in. We are missing Aaron tonight. That's okay. Actually, you know what? I think I've got one loaded in that'll get us there quickly. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News.
An experienced QPC eater knows you should never let the ketchup that falls from the hot and juicy burger go to waste.
Welcome back in tonight, folks. 6-0 is your score. South Fulton has the ball. 6:14 remaining in the first quarter. Humboldt forced to take their first time out of the night here, and not where you wanted to take the timeout, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's not much time off the clock at all.
Not yet. There was something defensively he did not like what he saw. 3rd and 3. I'm kind of wondering if South Fulton won't go for it on 4th. Ooh, defense almost jumped off sides. Great stop there. Now he's going to run it right side. He doesn't have anything. Stephon Shivers met him there but couldn't bring him down. They're going to give him forward progress to what looks to be the 36. That's a loss.
Great defense.
That's going to be Jeremiah Jones credited with the tackle there. 4th and 4. That was great defense, Alex. You know, really, I'm glad it's not cold. I like this view, to be honest with you.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Whole lot easier to call the game.
It's a lot easier doing the camera too.
4th and 4 from the South Fulton 36. South Fulton's going to be forced to take a timeout. We'll be right back. Humboldt Vikings trail 6-0. 5:38 remaining in this.
Are you ready for some Viking action? The Humboldt Chronicle is here to cheer on both the junior and senior high Vikings as they tackle the upcoming season with unparalleled determination. With a rich history of excellence dating back to 1886, the Humboldt Chronicle has been passionately delivering the latest local news, sports updates, community information, and even thought-provoking devotionals to the southern Gibson County area. Published weekly, you can now access all of these exciting insights both in print and online. Don't miss out on any of the thrilling moments with Viking football. Grab your copy or subscribe today and join us as we celebrate every Viking score on the gridiron, exclusively in the Humboldt Chronicle.
And we're ready for more action. Here we go. 5:38 remaining in the first. Handoff right side. He breaks through that line, and he's got a first down and more. Here goes number 20. He's being chased by number 17. That's Isaiah Crawford. He can't get there in time, and that'll be another touchdown for South Fulton. They have jumped down to a 12-0 lead. 5:29 remaining. You're down there with 4 yards. You've got 4 yards to play around with, and you give up 36. That's not what you want to do there.
No.
Man, that's tough.
I just got done bragging on the defense, too.
Yes, sir. Here comes the extra point. Actually, no, they went for 2. They went for 2 and got it. So there you go. We'll be right back. More of Viking football straight ahead. You're watching on Viking News.
Brings community together quite like a sporting event. Security Bank and Trust Company is committed to supporting our local sports teams because we know how important it is to be part of a great team. This is Deanne McEwen at Security Bank and Trust Company. When you team up with us, you are fostering the competitive spirit of our local athletes. Want to be part of our team? Join our amazing banking community. Visit your nearest branch or head to securitybanktn.com to learn more. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
South Fulton leads 14-0 with 5:29 left in the first quarter. However, Humboldt did have some offense going there before they shot themselves in the foot with the bad snap. 2 run plays of 7 yards for Agnew. That would be a first down. But when you have the snap that negates the penalty, then negates the 7 yards, and you're starting back over at 3rd and 10, you need 10 instead of 7. That ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a penalty there.
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
And
near the 28-yard line.
So Humboldt now will get the ball back on offense for a second time tonight. 5:29 remaining in the first. This should put the ball out to the 30, I believe. Let's see where they mark this. Actually, I'm sorry. They will mark it at the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. The whistle has blown. That means the play clock is started.
They've not started it yet.
They haven't started the play clock?
No.
The game clock hasn't started, but they've started that play clock.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, you have to run the play with it so many seconds here.
Okay.
So, here we go. That's going to be Kavion. Quick screen, and it goes over the head of Kendrick Taylor. Kavion's just got to settle down a little bit out there, and don't rush that.
Number 1, Kendrick Taylor, is incomplete.
So that brings up 2nd and 10 from the 35. Here we go in the I formation. He's back, going to hand it off. This time, he spin move by Agnew doesn't really do a whole lot. He's going to get 1 yard. So now we are down at 3rd and 9 from the Humboldt 36.
Gain of a yard, 3rd and 9.
I see Shivers coming off the field. Going to get a little bit of rest here. Time's ticking on down. We're down to 4:45 remaining in this first quarter. 3rd and 9 from the Humboldt 36. Kavion directly under center. Defense moving up. He's going to hand it off again, and Agnew goes down. Agnew goes down at the line of scrimmage. And now you're at 4th and 9, and oh my. I think they're changing. They're going to punt this go around. You offensively don't have the momentum that you had on that last drive, Alex. I feel like we're getting ready to see a punt.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, maybe.
Yeah, you got that punt protect. You see you got 77.
Yeah.
Stefan's out there. I can't see the other numbers, but, yeah, you've got number 8, which would be Tobias Bell.
They might punt fake it.
I don't know. Oh, wow.
Oh, that was
almost got blocked. And they did not buy it. They did not think that we were punting that ball. It went inside the 20. What a punt.
Flag.
Yeah, there is a flag on the other side there. Let's see what happens.
20-yard line.
We're waiting on the call to know exactly what this flag is. 14-0 your score. South Fulton is getting the ball with 3:34 remaining in the first quarter. Sharing is caring. Why don't you share this feed with somebody? Share it on your social media pages. Let them know they can watch it Viking News on demand. If they don't have social media, you can go to YouTube as well. Here's the call. Okay, it's going to be against South Fulton.
Is a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. against the Red Devils.
Yeah, okay. So unsportsmanlike conduct called against the South Fulton Red Devils. That's going to back them up even more.
At the South Fulton 9-yard line. 1st and 10, Red Devils.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 now, but they are at their own 9-yard line, Alex. This is going to be something else. This is an opportunity for your Vikings to get a stop and get good field position.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, screenplay, and he got it. Oh, wow, what a tackle. That's going to be Jay Agnew with the tackle. No, that was number 2. Great job. So now they did gain yardage there. They did pick up 7 yards, and that puts South Fulton out to the 16-yard line. He's back to pass. He's in trouble. He's going to have to throw it. And it's out of bounds. Brings up 3rd down and short. You can probably guess they're going to the ground here, Alex.
Yeah.
They've had some success running, or they might do that quick screen.
Yeah, they might. Yeah, running is where they found a lot of success.
Well, I don't know. They've had some success through the air as well. That's where the 2-point conversion was. Okay, there's that little trick play again. Running. Jeremiah Jones, great defensive play. Look at that. Great defensive play. Oh, I wasn't even recording there. Oh, that wasn't good. Okay, now we're recording. I can do replay. Sorry about that, folks.
Also 3 yards on the play. It'll be 4th.
That's going to bring up 4th and 6. Does South Fulton punt here? I think they do.
That wind is still blowing.
It's something else. 2:26 remaining in the first quarter. They are at 4th and 6 from their own 13. He's going to punt it. Oh, wow. Number 2, Agnew's in trouble. He started backing up. Oh man, they didn't even give him the forward progress. They're gonna mark it way back at the 43. So it's gonna be 1st and 10 from the Humboldt 43-yard line.
43-yard line, 1st and 10 Vikings.
That's what he done. He's done that all year with the wrong direction. Just keeps backing up or going side to side. And it's not really worked in our favor much this year. Hopefully the rest of this game we can figure that out and not do that as much, the backing up and side to side. I know you think you're giving yourself more real estate between you and the defender. A lot of times they're able to close that gap, though, and make you pay. Here we are, 1st and 10, 2:14 remaining in the first quarter. We're at our own 43-yard line. And we are back to the gun. He's got 2 wideouts and 2 halfbacks. Going to be a handoff. Nicholas Bigham running in his halfback. Got it to the right side, and he's got the corner. He's got a 1st down. Great job. Man, oh, man. Yeah, he hit him out of bounds. He hit him out of bounds.
I see 2 flags.
He stepped out of bounds, and then they hit him.
He's hurt.
The South Fulton's number 23, Dane Circles. There are flags on the play.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, let's see what this is. That's ugly.
Yeah, I had that on video too. My goodness. That hurt. Sure did take the breath out of him.
I hope that's all it is.
Me too. He literally body slammed him.
Yeah, you can't do that. It's going to be 1st and 10 no matter what happens here. But let's see what happens.
He's still down.
Yeah, he got across midfield. I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's take a quick timeout. We will return in just one moment. Vikings trail 14-0, 2:06 left in the first.
Hey, Vikings fans. This is Ted Martin, former Humboldt Vikings quarterback and class of '93 graduate. When me and my fellow classmates want to follow Viking sports, we watch Viking News on Demand. In addition to live streaming of games, there are also plenty of specialty shows that keep us all involved in our alma mater. On behalf of the class of 1993, go Vikings.
Women's Bank presents Banking Made Easy. With our powerful mobile banking app and online banking, at the touch of a finger, you can make deposits or pay bills. view account balances and transaction history, keep a close eye on your money with helpful alerts, even customize features just the way you want them. And with our contactless Visa credit and debit cards, you can just look, tap, and go. Convenient banking from Simmons Bank. Easy, fast, and secure. Learn more at simmonsbank.com/easy.
In search of a nurturing and educational environment for your little ones? Look no further than We Pray Learning Academy, located at 910 North Central Avenue in Humboldt, Tennessee. We offer our services to children aged 8 weeks to 12 years old. With our dedicated owners, Hannah and Doris Collins, you can rest assured knowing that your family is in good hands. To learn more about our academy and how we can best serve your child, reach out to us via email at weprayacad@yahoo.com or give us a call at 731-784-7294. We can't wait to meet you and your little Vikings.
Looking for a job in manufacturing or maintenance? Look no further than West Rock, located at 1720 North 9th Avenue in Humboldt, Tennessee. West Rock is not only proud to support the Humboldt Vikings, but they are also actively hiring. What's even better is there is no mandatory weekend overtime. The manufacturing position starting at a competitive $19.25 an hour, and the possibility for an increase to $19.83 an hour after just 60 days. West Rock offers a great opportunity for those interested in the field. If you have an experience as a maintenance technician, the pay ranges from $21.39 to $32.88, depending on your level of expertise. Don't wait any longer to get started on your application by visiting jobs.westrock.com. Join the West Rock team as we cheer on your team, the Humboldt Vikings.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm personal price plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
Jazz bath? Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I'm Seth Wilkerson, co-founder of Viking News on Demand. Since our launch in 2020, we have been committed to delivering comprehensive coverage on Humboldt City schools and athletics. From thrilling athletic games to exciting college signings and big school events, we have it all covered for you right here on Viking News on Demand. Join us every Thursday night for TED Talks with Coach Teddy Pettigrew at 7 p.m. and every Friday night for high school football under the bright lights. Our pregame show begins 30 minutes before kickoff every Friday night. Our goal is to spread the word about the positive things happening in the city of Humboldt and its schools. So tune in and stay informed with Viking News on Demand. Thank you for your faithful support, and go Vikings!
All right, he is sitting up. Looks like Nicholas Bigham is going to be okay, but there's a lot there they're checking out. Glad to see him get off the field. That was a dirty play. Number 4 hit Nicholas Bigham out of bounds after he had ran for a first down. They're going to say offsetting penalties because he was hit out of bounds and the Viking player made contact with another player pushing him off. And so they're going to make it offsetting penalties. And if you're a Viking fan, you know how that feels. You get used to it after a while. Humboldt Vikings now have the ball at the 44, but they don't get really any kind of yardage for the dirty hit because of the other penalty. 1st and 10. Hopefully Bigham will be able to return later. We'll be watching that on the sidelines. All right, here we go. Handoff, left side. He's bouncing the wrong way. Go, Agnew. Still hasn't learned his lesson. Loss of 3.
Making a tackle with number 44, Will Clapper.
And now we're going to be down at 2nd down and what looks to be 14 yards to get the first down. We're at the South Fulton 44. Now we're at the 48. And the clock is running.
This is only the first quarter.
Good to see Chance checking in tonight. Yes, go Vikings. It's been a long first quarter.
It feels like a lot of stuff has happened.
Yeah, here we go. Directly under center, Kavion Taylor now handing off right side. That's Jeremiah Jones hitting that hole hard. Keep moving the pile, young man. He gets down to what looks to be the 36, and another penalty called.
It's a great run.
We're going to get into another game where the refs are just going to do this tic-tac stuff, I'm afraid, all night long. Just let them play. So that was a run from the 48 down to the 36. I'm sorry, it was not the 48. Yes, it was. It was the 48. I'm sorry. And now they're bringing it back. They're going to call this against Humboldt. You know it.
No, we get a positive thing going our way, and they're like, oh, well.
It's going to be a holding probably against Humboldt. Watch this. Yeah, they're about to mark this against Humboldt. There it is. Holding. Humboldt. There's a holding on every play, ref. I guarantee you could call it on every play. So we return to second down. And that's going to back us up.
Even more?
Dude. That's going to back us up all the way to the Humboldt 42-yard line.
At this point, I feel like we're getting penalties because of penalties. Like we're getting penalties on top of penalties or whatever it's called.
Spotted at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Second and 24.
And the clock has been running this entire time.
Even during the
marking it off.
What?
Yep. Fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it deep right side. Receiver rips it away from the defender. What a catch. And that's going to be a Humboldt Viking touchdown.
Look at that.
Kendrick Taylor.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness.
For a Humboldt Viking touchdown.
That just got me excited a little bit.
Touchdown Humboldts. So now Humboldt, do they go for two here? I don't know if Sanchez is even here. I've heard he may not even be on the sideline. So they're probably going to be going for two. Yeah, that's what it looks like. 14-6. Here we go. We're going to keep it here, by the way, because we've only got 38 seconds left in the first quarter. He's back. Handoff. And he stopped. No good. That was a great defensive play for South Fulton on the two-point conversion with 38 seconds left in the first quarter. However, Humboldt has tightened the gap, and South Fulton now leads 14-6 over Humboldt right now. But hey, that was a great possession, Alex. You want to see more from your offense like that. However, the quarterback was bailed out by that receiver reaching over. But is that the receiver's fault or is that the quarterback's fault? And the reason I say that is that's happening a lot. Is the quarterback really underthrowing him that far, or is the receiver needing to kind of let up just a little bit, follow the ball? Because we're allowing that defender to get it between us and the ball quite a bit on those deep passes. What do you think?
Yeah, it does kind of seem like the ball is in the air for a long time.
Yeah.
But it does have to get there. So, and I don't know. Those long passes can be hard to throw.
Because I'm saying that because either both quarterbacks are struggling there because Jay had a lot of his interceptions there as well. I don't think that ball was quite as high as maybe Jay was throwing it before.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's the same problem. So it may not be the quarterback. It may be, are the receivers outrunning the play? Are they running too fast down the field? I don't know. But, hey, nonetheless, we got the touchdown as Kendrick Taylor ripped that ball away from the defender. I mean, it was an interception he ripped away.
Yeah, he was teaching the refs a lesson.
Let it go, Alex. 1st and 10. Here comes the kickoff by Stefan. Shiver's going to boot it this time. He kicks it over the head of number 23. It's going to bounce Bounce. And it went into the end zone.
Humboldt's kickoff.
That's a touchback.
Would you look at that?
What a kick. Shivers punishing that football. My word.
Coming back for revenge.
Man, you would love to see the Vikings get a stop and score again and tighten that gap even further. You kind of get the feeling that, that South Fulton might have thought they already had it in the bag.
Yeah.
14-6. And he's going to run. That's going to be a stop by number 17, Isaiah Crawford, but not before he gets near the first down marker. Not enough for a first down.
I feel like our defense is tightening up a little too.
Yes. South Fulton now at their own 28-yard line, 2nd and 2. Down now to 8 seconds remaining in the quarter. This could be the final play of the quarter. It is. Moves a man in motion. Handoff right up the middle. Big hole I could have drove my van through tonight. Got it to the 31. First down. And that's the end of the first quarter. When we return, second quarter action will be coming your way next. Vikings trail 14.
Builds us up. It strengthens our bodies. It strengthens our resolve. Sport teaches us lessons of grace or humility or humanity. And that we're far more powerful together. Winning the hour or winning the year. We're winning our lives. We're winning our way. Because while a season is short, fierce is forever.
Oh, we've already done that.
These young ladies pre-K through 5th grade.
We're back. Hold on just a minute. Welcome back in, folks. 14-6 is the score. I was going to play another commercial. They're doing some extra things tonight. It's senior night, and so there's a lot of things there, and I didn't catch it in time, so you heard us talking there. I called for a commercial, and he said we'd already done that one. So I will work on that, Alex, and I'll get you a different one here set up in just a moment. Thank you so much for watching tonight here, Viking football on Viking News on Demand. And we are working on our basketball schedule. Coming up very, very soon, we'll have that basketball schedule. And so we'll be releasing that as this is our final football broadcast of the season.
January in Dallas, Texas. Let's give it up for our darling Little Red Devil cheerleader.
All right, here we go. I think we're ready to start the second quarter. All right, 1st and 10 for South Fulton from the 31. And that pass was incomplete. They're wanting a penalty, but they ain't getting it. You've gotten enough tonight. Good Lord. Incomplete pass. And it'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 31. Back, run up. He's running it, but he ain't getting anywhere. Great stop by the defense. He lost yardage.
That was amazing.
That is Keyshawn Cole with the tackle for the loss, and that will bring up 3rd down and long.
4 yards on the play.
3rd and 14 from the South Fulton 27-yard line. Vikings need to get a play here and give the ball back to your offense. He was pushed out of bounds, by the way, so that stopped the clock. He's in trouble. Shivers missed him. Completed the pass, and there's a flag all the way back at the 27.
I bet you it's against Humboldt.
4th down coming up here, I believe. I don't know, though. That may have been a hold. That may have been a hold, and the interesting thing is if you're Humboldt, do you take the penalty? Do you think they're going to punt here? Let's see what the call is before we speculate too much. Yes.
The indication is ineligible receiver.
It was ineligible receiver. It was not a hold. That's a call you don't see every day, and it's going to be repeat third down.
Oh, never mind. I thought they lost yardage too.
South Fulton 22. Throw is deep, incomplete.
Our defense is making them scared. We're not scared, but having to. They're under pressure is what I'm saying.
They're going to have to punt the ball here. It's 4th and 19 from the South Fulton 22, and Humboldt has kind of stunned them 2 defensive possessions in a row. Alex, I mean, man.
If you take away the first win and even the second one where they scored, it would be real close right now.
Oh, definitely.
If they were playing the defense they were right now.
Deep. It's coming back. Just don't let it bounce off of you. And that's going to take a South Fulton roll. What a punt. Great job there. Got all the way down to the 41. No?
South Fulton's punt rose dead.
Yeah, it's going to be at the 41-yard line. We'll keep it here, folks. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. I'm just happy our internet's staying solid, Alex. It's looking good.
Yeah,
Appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Humboldt now will get their ball again, and it will be 1st and 10 from, it looks like, their own 41-yard line. 11-14 remaining in the first half. They still have not updated the scoreboard yet, but they will here in just a moment. We know it's 11-14 left in the first half. There is a penalty, it looks like, against Humboldt.
Is on sportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, boy. Goodness.
On the Vikings.
So it's going to back them up. Here we go again.
I think it was a 23 late hit.
Goodness. So that would be on Jeremiah Jones. So they're going to back him up even further. It would have been the 41. But they're going to back him up. Here we go. It's going to put him down at the 26. Well, you can't do that.
Penalty marks the ball at the 26-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Humboldt 26. Just focus on the job at hand. It's going to be back handoff Agnew. Agnew hits the hole, pushes his way forward. Hard fought, couple yards there by Agnew.
Making a tackle was number 34, Clayton Moorfield.
Brings up 2nd down and 8 from the Humboldt 28.
2nd and 8.
Play call is in. Now they're going to inform them in the huddle. We take a lot of time off doing this. And I asked Coach one day, I said, why do we not have the armbands, like other teams do? Why do we? And it's basically a funding issue. He's like, you know how much those cost? They're pretty expensive. So hopefully one day we can have that, and that'll speed the game along as well. What happened? There was a fumble. South Fulton claims they got it.
Oh,
they do. They've got it.
My goodness, that's one thing I said at the beginning of the game, fumbling.
Yep. So it'll be recovered by South Fulton. South Fulton now will have great field position as they're going to start 1st and 10 from what looks to be inside the Viking 30-yard line. The 27 to be exact. So back on defense we go. Handoff number 20, that's Whitehead. Whitehead's going to get brought down backfield. Great defensive play by number Keyshawn Cole, number 71. That young man's playing hard tonight. 2nd down, and that's going to be probably 2nd and 12 from the Humboldt 29. Woo, that wind is something else.
Yeah, it's not me breathing this time.
Oh, goodness.
Sounds like a hurricane's out here.
Yeah, it does. Here we go. That wind died down. Bring it back up here. Here we go. 2nd down and 12. 9:40 remaining in the first half, trailing 14-6. South Fulton with the ball here now. He's in trouble. Come on, sack him. Get him down. Isaiah Crawford just got slung to the ground. Incomplete pass. I can't believe that they actually let, I don't know. That's kind of strange. That was a deep pass, but it was incomplete, and now we bring up 3rd down and 12 from the Humboldt 29. I don't want to jinx anything here, Alex, but defensively, we've kind of had their number the last couple of possessions.
Yeah, we have.
Here we go, 3rd and 12 from the 29. 9:27 remaining in the first half. That does stop the clock on the incompletion. And he's going to run it, but he doesn't have anything. Great stop. That's going to be Jeremiah Jones with the stop, and it'll be a no-gainer. 4th and 12 from the Humboldt 29. You know they're going to go for this here. But I'll tell you what, this defense, if they can get off the field here, they have saved that offense's hide here. Goodness gracious.
I don't remember a season, or I don't remember a game this season where we stopped like 3 4th downs in a row.
And there you go, a pass in the dirt. I think it's because you're standing up. I think that's because it is, because it doesn't seem as bad down here. So it's okay. You keep doing what you're doing. I'll just keep turning you up and down. That'll be a turnover on downs, brought to you by your Viking defense. Great play there. And what do you think is leading to this defense being able to stop them right now? Is it the tight coverage out? You know, they were able to get those deep passes earlier, and they were wide open people. Are we doing better in the coverage in the backfield there?
I believe we are. Yeah, I think, yeah, we're getting around the offensive line, and we're putting pressure on the quarterback. And so he's either overthrowing it, throwing it out of bounds, something like that.
Well, the pressure on the quarterback sure does make a difference. That's for sure.
Yes.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for your Vikings from the 29. Great defensive stand. Now offensively, we want to put something else in there. Looks like, my goodness. Looks like Isaiah Crawford. I'm going to turn that mic off for now. Looks like Isaiah Crawford, his mama's watching tonight. Miss Linda, appreciate you watching the program tonight. Looks like it's going to be a timeout on the field. Alex, did you hear who it was that called that timeout? I missed it.
I think it was South Fulton, but I'm not.
It does look like it was South Fulton. Yeah. I'm looking here at the scoreboard, and South Fulton has only 1 timeout remaining. Humboldt has 2. So I'm going to say that was South Fulton. 1st and 10 from the 29. We'll take a quick timeout. When we return, more Vikings.
Are you in search of a nurturing and educational environment for your little ones? Look no further than We Pray Learning Academy, located at 910 North Central Avenue in Humboldt, Tennessee. We offer our services to children aged 8 weeks to 12 years old. With our dedicated owners, Hannah and Doris Collins, you can rest assured knowing that your family is in good hands. To learn more about our academy and how we can best serve your child, reach out to us via email at weprayacad@yahoo.com or give us a call at 731-784-7294. We can't wait to meet you and your little Vikings.
Welcome back in, everybody. South Fulton is the number 4 seed going into the playoffs, so they don't really have a whole lot to play for tonight. The number 3 seed will be the winner between Union City and Lake County tomorrow night. Here we go on 1st and 10. Humboldt had a fumble, and I think Humboldt got it. Another fumble. Oh, my goodness. They recovered another fumble, Alex.
I can't believe it.
You called it before the game ever began.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
So the defense will be called upon again. So let's talk playoff scenario for 7-1A. as they will be starting at the Humboldt 23-yard line on 1st and 10. The number 1 seed is Dresden already. They are 6-0 in the region. Union City is 5-1. Lake County is 5-1 in the region as well. Handoff right side. Defense is going to stop him, but not before he gets down to the 20-yard line, looks like. That'll be a gain of 3. And that tackle by Isaiah Crawford brings up 2nd down and 7 from the 20. So Union City and Lake County will play. They will be, a winner will be number 2 seed. The loser will be the number 3 seed. The number 4 seed is the team you're looking at tonight, who is 3-3 in the region, looking to go 4-3 tonight as they play the Humboldt Vikings. Kavion Taylor was trying to get him down, but did not get him there. But that's going to be another 1st down for the Red Devils, and time is ticking on down now. 8 minutes remaining. So now we are at 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. It's going to be a stop there. 2nd and goal. Shivers getting back in on the action there. And that'll be a loss of 1. Second and goal from the Humboldt 9. Back, handoff Whitehead. Jeremiah Jones should have brought him down. It didn't get him. That's going to be Stephon Shivers with the tackle. And that's only a gain of 3. So now it brings up 3rd down and goal from what looks to be the 6-yard line. We'll talk some other Gibson County playoff scenarios as we move through all of this tonight. And then South Fulton gets into the end zone. There they go, widening that gap, 20-6. 6:45 remaining in the first half. 6:45 remaining in the first half, and here comes the extra point. No, they're going 2-point conversion. Quarterback keeper. No, he just threw it. And that's good. Got it. 22-6. New score, San Francisco. See, I see that logo. It's going to mess me up. South Fulton.
Oh, my goodness.
I did it. I knew it was going to happen tonight. South Fulton 22, Humboldt 6, with 6:46 remaining in this first half. Now, again, it is very breezy up here. I wish I could bring Alex on more, but it's just like so much of that background. But we'll make it here. We'll talk a lot at halftime. He'll get to sit down and talk to us for a little bit at halftime. They'll have some halftime stuff going on. Let's talk about some more Gibson County matchups here, as we have South Gibson is the number 2 seed in Region 6 4A. So congratulations to our friends over in Medina, as they have secured their playoff berth already. I'm looking through all of this to make sure I'm not going to miss anybody else. Looking, making sure, again, I don't miss somebody in our area. I know Milan as well. I've got to find that one because I know Milan is in that. The Milan Riverside game. The winner will be the number 2 seed. The loser will be the number 3 seed. And then Peabody is already secured the number 4 seed. All right, so Humboldt will get the ball here. Looks like it's going to be 1st and 10. From, is it the 35? I believe so. Okay, well, the kick went out of bounds, and Humboldt says re-kick it. And there's also a penalty on a false start against South Fulton, so it's going to back them up to re-kick it.
Kicking it ball out of bounds is a penalty. Red Devils will be backed up 5 yards.
So now they're going to go to the 35 and kick this again. So we re-kick. Here we go. This one is going to be a high end over ender. Going to be returned from the 29. Bobbles it, but does pull it in. Gets across the 35, out to the 37. Jace Beard with that one. So he took that one from the 29 to the 37. It'll be 1st and 10. I'm hearing that Dresden might have been playing tonight, so I'm going to look and see if I can find a Dresden football score for this evening. Somebody said they passed by there and there was lights on at the field, so we're going to see if we can come up with a score there. It's going to be 1st and 10, Humboldt from their own 37-yard line. Excuse me.
Spot the 37, 1st and 10, Humboldt.
Here we go. 1st and 10 in that I formation. Fakes the handoff. He's going to throw left side. Throwing across the field again. That's Kendrick Taylor. Could not make the catch. That may be part of the problem, too, Alex, is you do have to have quite a bit more arm to throw it back across the field. So we'll see kind of how that works. Okay, I'm not seeing any updates on Dresden football, so if you know of anything out there, let me know. I'm not sure. Again, I just heard that the lights were on at the field, and maybe they were getting a night practice in. I don't know. 2nd and 10 from the 37. In the gun. Handoff Jeremiah Jones. Going to bounce it back in. Didn't have anything. Had to kind of change his mind. He goes back to the right side. And he's going to get a 1st down. Stiff arm. Wow. Great run. Look at that bruiser. I mean, watch that run right there.
23 is Jeremiah Jones.
I mean, that was a nice stiff arm to get the extra yardage. Big 1st and 10 as he ran from the Humboldt 37 to the South Fulton 34. Over 20 yards there. Wow. Big run. Time is stopped. He went out of bounds. 6:21 remaining in this first half. We trail 22-6. He rolls out to his left. He's going to keep it. Quarterback keeper, left side. And he gets out of bounds. And 2 defenders run into each other. Great job. Great job by Taylor there. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. It was a great run. It was not enough for a 1st down, but it's great positive yardage as he gains 5 yards there. Hey, if you need to move them bags, you can do that. It's whatever. South Fulton now 29-yard line is where they're at. .552 remaining in the first half. He's going to toss it. That's Jay Agnew. Throwing. Too far. That's a nice play, though, where they toss it to Jay Agnew, who was the former quarterback, and then he throws to number 1. They've done that a few times this year and have been successful with it. There was a touchdown at the Gleason game off of that play. And great job there. It was just a little too far. 3rd and 5 from the South Fulton 29. And that will stop the clock at 5:42 remaining in this first half. At halftime, I'm going to play Isaiah Crawford's interview. If I can get that pulled up, I think I do have that on there. If I don't have it accessible, it will be uploaded to YouTube again. We played it during the pregame show, but we'll see if we can't pull that up and play that. That's a first down pass there to Kendrick Taylor. Great job there by the offense.
23-yard line, 1st and 10, Humboldt.
Just kind of dinking and dunking it, but that's how you have to get the job done. This game's not over by any stretch of the imagination. If you can get something going offensively, your defense has shown they can stop South Fulton tonight. Now, the key will be, how is their endurance in the second half? We've hung with teams through 3 quarters before. In the fourth quarter, be where we've struggled. There it is. Good throw. Got it to, is that Nicholas Bigham? Or was that Kendrick again? That's Kendrick Taylor. Screen pass there, gets positive yardage, and that brings up what looks to be a 2nd down and 4 from the San Francisco. There it is again. South Fulton 17. If you understand here, I just tell you, I am abbreviating SF. So every time I see SF, I'm having to fight that urge to say San Fran for some reason. There's going to be a timeout. South Fulton, we're going to take one with them. We will return here in just one moment. You're watching Viking football on Viking News On Demand.
Believe it or not, 1 in 8 people
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. ¿Cómo le puedo ayudar hoy?
have worked at a McDonald's, all entrusted with the world's most famous fries day one, with the power to make more kids' days than anyone else. Who's seen a person's running late meal,
Have a great day.
celebration meal,
Okay, apple pie.
pregame meal, and postgame meal, and know that no matter how long you've been here, no 2 days at McDonald's are the same. 1 in 8 also know that a job with hours that work around your life means more time for your life.
Okay. Who can tell me about the book?
That what you put in here,
Roxana. Almost
you get out. And the communication, flexibility, and precision you learn here are skills you'll always have, that you can grow from here or keep growing here. Where you start stays with you. And 1 in 8 start at McDonald's.
Welcome back in. Humboldt Vikings had done something offensively South Fulton didn't feel like they were ready for. They called a timeout. Now we are at 2nd and 4. South Fulton leads 22-6. Throw left side. Oh, man. Yep, that's a defensive pass interference, I believe. So if that's the truth, it'll be a 1st down play and move us closer to the South Fulton end zone. First and 10, I believe. We'll see what happens. We're waiting on the call. Here they come. It looks like it is going to be against South Fulton. There it is. That's it. It'll move them down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. .5:27 remaining in this first half. Humboldt knocking on the door. All right, in that I formation. Going to be a handoff. That's Agnew. Man, he got way down there, but he didn't get in. But a great run. Actually, I'm sorry, that was Jeremiah Jones. And he's down at the 2-yard line, so gain of 7. Wow. Now ticked under 5 minutes. Humboldt's offensive line really deserves a lot of credit there, and Jeremiah Jones continuing to move those legs. All right, they're moving Agnew out to the right. It looks like Kendrick Taylor out to the right. They're staying in that I formation. Going to be another handoff to Jeremiah, who pushes his way forward. The ball came out, but I think Humboldt got it.
Carrying the ball was Humboldt's number 23, Jeremiah Jones. Stopped short of the end.
Oh, wow. So they're going to say the play was dead.
Third and goal to 1.
And he gained 1 yard. So a gain of 1 and brings up 3rd and goal from the South Fulton 1 yard line. Or you could do the old the Philadelphia Eagles tush push. I mean, you know. I said that the other night, and my wife said, "What did you say?" Timeout Humboldt. Let's take it with them. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News.
Hey, Vikings fans. This is Ted Martin, former Humboldt Vikings quarterback and class of 93 graduate. When me and my fellow classmates want to follow Viking sports, we watch Viking News on Demand. In addition to live streaming of games, there are also plenty of specialty shows that keep us all involved in our alma mater. On behalf of the class of 1993, go Vikings!
Welcome back in, everybody. We trail 22-6 with 3:53 remaining in this first half. It's 3rd and goal from the 1 yard line. Are they going to give it to Shivers? I think that's what they're about to do. They're about to hand this to the big boy. Here we go, folks. Here's your chance. He's back. Handoff, Shivers. He's in there. Give him 6. Boom. There it is. 22-12. 3:50 remaining in the first half. Humboldt hanging around. See what happens on the 2-point play. Handoff, Shivers again, but this time I think he got stopped. He did. No good.
Looking for a job in manufacturing or maintenance? Look no further than West Rock, located at 1720 North 9th Avenue in Humboldt, Tennessee. West Rock is not only proud to support the Humboldt Vikings, but they are also actively hiring. What's even better is there is no mandatory weekend overtime. The manufacturing position starting at a competitive $19.25 an hour, and the possibility for an increase to $19.83 an hour after just 60 days. West Rock offers a great opportunity for those interested in the field. If you have an experience as a maintenance technician, the pay ranges from $21.39 to $32.88, depending on your level of expertise. Don't wait any longer to get started on your application by visiting jobs.westrock.com. Join the West Rock team as we cheer on your team, the Humboldt Vikings.
Welcome back in, everybody. Appreciate you joining us on this Thursday night. I apologize if I have ever said Friday night because I'm used to being here on Friday nights, but tonight we are here on a Thursday, and it has been a great game so far as your Humboldt Vikings just got back into this thing again, 22-12 on a 1 yard touchdown run on 3rd and goal with 3:50 remaining. They did hand it off to Shivers on the 2-point play, and he got stopped. He couldn't fall forward far enough, so here we go. It'll be South Fulton possession. But this defense has been playing very well tonight. And Shivers approaches the ball. And there's the kick. It's going to bounce at about the 18. He's going to pick it up from the 15. And running up the middle fast. Uh-oh. Got it to the 45. Bouncing back in, Isaiah Crawford missed him. What a tackle there by number 5. That looks to be, is that Jaboris Walker? But they start with excellent field position as they return it all the way back to what looks to be the Humboldt 33-yard line. Let's see where the official spot goes. Yeah, it's at the 33. That's what I was afraid of. Here we go. 1st and 10. He's going to run it. Woo, that wind is something else. So to bring up 2nd and 7. Second and 7 from the Humboldt 30. He's back to pass. Going to throw it over the middle. It's complete, and that's going to be Agnew with the tackle. But not before he gets the first down and inside the 15. So, man, making quick work of this. Your defense not able to stop them there, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the 13. Handoff, right side. That's Whitehead. Uh-oh, they've blown the whistle. Can't keep pulling. He's close to a first down, but I think he's a yard short. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 5. He's back, going to hand it off. Big hole, right side. Got the corner. Got him for a horse collar. Yeah, they got him, though. They're going to throw a penalty on us. So Red Devil touchdown, but let's see what this call is. I think this is going to be on Humboldt and how that he tackled him. We're waiting on this call, and then they'll give us the 2-point play. It is 8:12, and we are not to halftime. It's going to be a long night, Alex.
Yeah, I'm having fun, though.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good night. And at least it ain't really cold. I know you've got your hoodie on like you're freezing over there, but I really don't think it's that bad.
No, it's not.
That's fine.
Not as bad as it has been before.
Whoa.
Dead ball, personal foul.
The wind's about to blow our papers away here.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Red Devils. Offsetting.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So they call offsetting penalties there. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Red Devils, and then a dead ball foul against Humboldt. They're going to go for the extra point here. Kick is up. No good. And that was going to be blocked. They're going to say Shivers got a hold of it. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll return. Vikings trail 22.
Brings community together quite like a sporting event. Security Bank and Trust Company is committed to supporting our local sports teams because we know how important it is to be part of a great team. This is Deanne McEwen at Security Bank and Trust Company. When you team up with us, you are fostering the competitive spirit of our local athletes. Want to be part of our team? Join our amazing banking community. Visit your nearest branch or head to securitybanktn.com to learn more. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Two minutes, 9 seconds remaining. 2 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in this first half. Humboldt going to get a chance here. You want to make this count. Here's a kick. It's going to be a high one. It's going to bounce. Humboldt's going to pick it up from the 27. nowhere to run with it, and they're going to throw a penalty flag at the 40-yard line and another one back at the 33. Just let us get to halftime. Mercy. Oh, goodness. So he stopped at the 33. Looks like it's going to be another late-nighter, folks. 8:15, and we're not to the first half yet. I mean, we're not to halftime. This is going to be a long night. All right. There's one standing proudly by his flag. The other three talking about it, seeing what they're going to call, and here it comes. Now they go to the sidelines. They're talking to both coaches.
Penalty indication is holding against the Vikings. Horse collar against Fulton.
Offsetting penalties again. That's kind of been their go-to tonight. Offsetting penalties. So we re-kick. I don't know. That's kind of strange. But nonetheless, that's what we're doing. So we're going to do it all over again. So here we go. Time ticked off the clock to 2:04. Now we're kicking again. Here we go. He's going to kick it a little deeper this time. There was a little miscommunication between Kavion and Agnew. Oh, and the ball came out. South Fulton got it. South Fulton got it. Okay, folks, I know it's hard to watch this at home, but you just don't win ball games fumbling this many times. You just don't. We're already up to 3 fumbles in the first half. It's one of those things, you don't take care of the football, good teams punish you, and we're down now 28-12. I think I said 22-12 going into that break, but it's actually 28-12. 1:56 remaining in the first half.
Humboldt 22-yard line, 1st and 10, Red Devils.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Red Devils back. He's back to pass. Going to be flushed out to his left. He sees the big man and decides, I'm going back to the right. Throws it away. I don't see a penalty, but coach wanted he wanted an intentional grounding penalty. Feels like that's what it should have been, but I don't know. Is there a flag down? I don't see one, but maybe there is. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Oh, there is one now. Are they going to call this against the Humboldt coaching staff now? No, it's going to be against South Fulton. Boy, that was a late flag. Man. So the first down marker looks to be about at the 13-yard line.
Loss of down and yards.
And so, good night. They're backing them up to the 50-yard line. Hey, zoom out just a little bit and show them how far it is to that first down marker down there. Look at that, folks. Look at that. Goodness. 2nd down and very long from midfield. Here it is. Run up the middle. Actually, right side. Sorry. Gets to the 38-yard line. So a gain of 12. That's going to be Jace Beard with the tackle there. And it's still 3rd and long. They're at the 39. So they did actually, they marked that at the 39. I said the 38 earlier. Here we go. 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining in the half. Throw left side. Threw it behind the receiver and a little bit high, incomplete. Great defense there, and now you're at 4th and long from the Humboldt 39. I believe it looks like they're going to swap things up and going to bring in the punting unit. 1 minute, 6 seconds remaining in the half. Here comes the punt. It's a low snap. He's in trouble, but he gets it off. Humboldt picks it up at the 23. Ooh, that was dangerous. He does step out of bounds at the 39.
Number 5, Jabarius Walker.
So Humboldt now going back what should be probably their last possession of the half. Great job by the defense after we fumbled the ball on the kickoff. But they got a long ways to go. Starting at their own 39, 1st and 10, 56 seconds remaining in the first half. Humboldt still has 2 timeouts remaining. Back, fakes the handoff, in trouble, throws left side, intercepted South Fulton. Yeah, that was intercepted at the South Fulton 30-yard line. And so here comes South Fulton back again with 49 seconds remaining in the first half. Goodness. It feels like the half that never ends. 1st and 10. Whoop, wait a minute. South Fulton takes a timeout. Let's take one with them. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. We trail 28-12.
Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pod. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
So South Fulton takes a timeout with 49 seconds remaining. Now, according to my totals, that should be their final timeout.
Please be advised and keep in mind that according to the rules of TSSAA, as well as the O'Brien County Board of Education, the use of all tobacco products, including vaping, is prohibited here at Red Devil Field.
All right, here we go. Returning back to play. Now, they did not take a timeout off that scoreboard, and we'll watch that closely, see if they take it off here in just a moment. He's back, going to hand it off. Can't find a hold, then he finds one. Hits it late. That's going to be Shivers there. Now they're going to stop him, but he gets to the 36. It'll be a gain of 6. Well, they're going to say number 6 got in there with Shivers. So bringing up 2nd down and 4 from the South Fulton 36. Time is ticking on down. It's going to be another handoff. That'll be Shivers in on that one. And it's still 3rd down. 3rd down and 3, and looks like they're running off the field. So it's halftime. Humboldt trails 28-12 at the half. I appreciate you joining us tonight on this Thursday night. We've got a few minutes here. They're going to be doing some. Activities here, as it is senior night. I would expect they'll do something here at the half. I'm going to do my best to try and find. It's not letting me search. I wondered if it would. It's not. So I'm going to start kind of looking here and seeing if I can't get that pulled up. Maybe it will let me. Yeah, it's just going to be a booger on me. I don't know. I can't get that in. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to play Isaiah Crawford's thing. I was going to try to fast forward from the pregame show. That's not working. So, Alex, let me come to you here just a moment. I know you're able to see just like I am sitting up top here. First off, great job doing there on the camera. But what are you seeing offensively? Not doing too bad. Defensively, we played well. But just not being able to get all those points on the board. And, you look at that, you take 2 scores away, and we're right back in this game. Just a couple of big plays on defense allowed tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then you have
I'm going to turn it. There you go.
There we go. Yeah. We have those plays that you fumble the ball. They're amazing plays. You get amazing field position, and then you go on a long run and you fumble the ball.
Yeah.
And if you take away those fumbles, there ain't no telling how many points we have right now.
That's the truth. That's the truth. Well, 28-12 is your score. They're showing we will return to action in 14 minutes. So what I'm going to do right here, they're actually out there on the field. You want to move that down, and I'm going to see. I don't know if you'll be able to hear. I'm going to mute our microphones and just kind of let you see what's taking place on the field. We're going to take a breather. We'll be back with second half action here in just.
Gabby Long, Carl Lusk, Lily Martin, Allie McFarland, Adriana Malky, McKinley Guthrie, Kay Wallace, Gentry Burke, Lily Coble, Bidet Kelly. Our co-head coaches for middle school softball team is J.B. Suter and Jessica Hightower. Assistant coaches Judy Suter. Members of the team selected to the all-county team were Serenity Copper, Avery Faulkner, Gabby Long, Allie McFarland, and Adriana Malky. This team just recently completed their 2023 softball season with a 14-win and 2-loss record. They were seeded second in the Obion County tournament, which was played at Obion County Central High School in Troy. They defeated the number 1 seeded Lake Road Lady Generals team in the championship game by a score of 16-6. This team also won the county championship last year, so this is the second county championship in a row for this middle school softball team. Let's give it up and show our appreciation and congratulations to our 2023 back-to-back South Fulton Middle School Obion County System Championship softball team, the South Fulton Middle School Lady Red Devils. Also on the field tonight, on our far left, is South Fulton High School Junior Lady Red Devil golf player Maddie Gray. Maddie recently completed her 2023 golf season by competing in the 2023 Girls State Golf Tournament for the second year in a row. Last year she finished 16th in the state tournament, and this year she improved to 7th place in the state, evidenced by her consistent play and her extra effort on the practice links. On her way to the state tournament this year, she won the District 14A and the Region 7A championships for the second year in a row. Let's give it up and also show our appreciation and congratulations for South Fulton Lady Red Devil golfer, Maddie Gray. Maddie, we are really proud of you. Thank you, girls.
Jake from State Farm. It's tough trying to make it as a streamer.
Hey, you've got this. Remember, State Farm is there to support you. Besides, I think I know a guy.
You want to make it big, kid? Timmy Tenders knows how.
Let's do this, Gramps.
I'm only 33. Give me a Y, give me a space bar, give me a space bar, give me a mouse touch, give me a mouse touch.
Ah.
Now talk to Chad.
Who's Chad? Chad. Where's Chad?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I'm Seth Wilkerson, co-founder of Viking News On Demand. Since our launch in 2020, we have been committed to delivering comprehensive coverage on Humboldt City schools and athletics. From thrilling athletic games to exciting college signings and big school events, we have it all covered for you right here on Viking News On Demand. Join us every Thursday night for TED Talks with Coach Teddy Pettigrew at 7 p.m. and every Friday night for high school football under the bright lights. Our pregame show begins 30 minutes before kickoff every Friday night. Our goal is to spread the word about the positive things happening in the city of Humboldt and its schools. So tune in and stay informed with Viking News On Demand. Thank you for your faithful support, and go Vikings!
Believe it or not, 1 in 8 people
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. ¿Cómo le puedo ayudar hoy?
have worked at a McDonald's, all entrusted with the world's most famous fries day one, with the power to make more kids' days
Here you go, babe.
than anyone else. Who's seen a late meal,
Have a great day.
celebration meal,
Okay, apple pie.
pregame meal, and postgame meal, and know that no matter how long you've been here, no 2 days at McDonald's are the same. 1 in 8 also know that a job with hours that work around your life means more time for your life.
Okay. Who can tell me about the book?
That what you put in here,
Roxana. Almost
you get out. And the communication, flexibility, and precision you learn here are skills you'll always have. That you can grow from here or keep growing here. Where you start stays with you. And 1 in 8 start at McDonald's.
Simmons Bank presents Banking Made Easy. With our powerful mobile banking app and online banking, at the touch of a finger, you can make deposits or pay bills, view account balances and transaction history, keep a close eye on your money with helpful alerts, even customize features just the way you want them. And with our contactless Visa credit and debit cards, you can just look, tap, and go. Convenient banking from Simmons Bank. Easy, fast, and secure. Learn more at simmonsbank.com/easy.
Hey Vikings fans, this is Ted Martin, former Humboldt Vikings quarterback and class of '93 graduate. When me and my fellow classmates want to follow Viking sports, we watch Viking News On Demand. In addition to live streaming of games, there are also plenty of specialty shows that keep us all involved in our alma mater. On behalf of the class of 1993, go Vikings!
Are you ready for some Viking action? The Humboldt Chronicle is here to cheer on both the junior and senior high Vikings as they tackle the upcoming season with unparalleled determination. With a rich history of excellence dating back to 1886, the Humboldt Chronicle has been passionately delivering the latest local news, sports updates, community information, and even thought-provoking devotionals to the southern Gibson County area. Published weekly, you can now access all of these exciting insights both in print and online. Don't miss out on any of the thrilling moments with Viking football. Grab your copy or subscribe today and join us as we celebrate every Viking score on the gridiron, exclusively in the Humboldt Chronicle.
Looking for a job in manufacturing or maintenance? Look no further than West Rock, located at 1720 North 9th Avenue in Humboldt, Tennessee. West Rock is not only proud to support the Humboldt Vikings, but they are also actively hiring. What's even better is there is no mandatory weekend overtime. with manufacturing positions starting at a competitive $19.25 an hour and the possibility for an increase to $19.83 an hour after just 60 days. West Rock offers a great opportunity for those interested in the field. If you have an experience as a maintenance technician, the pay ranges from $21.39 to $32.88, depending on your level of expertise. Don't wait any longer to get started on your application by visiting jobs.westrock.com. Join the West Rock team as we cheer on your team, the Humboldt Vikings.
Community together quite like a sporting event. Security Bank and Trust Company is committed to supporting our local sports teams because we know how important it is to be part of a great team. This is Deanne McEwen at Security Bank and Trust Company. When you team up with us, you are fostering the competitive spirit of our local athletes. Want to be part of our team? Join our amazing banking community. Visit your nearest branch or head to securitybanktn.com to learn more. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
In search of a nurturing and educational environment for your little ones? Look no further than We Pray Learning Academy, located at 910 North Central Avenue in Humboldt, Tennessee. We offer our services to children aged 8 weeks to 12 years old. With our dedicated owners, Hannah and Doris Collins, you can rest assured knowing that your family is in good hands. To learn more about our academy and how we can best serve your child, reach out to us via email at weprayacad@yahoo.com or give us a call at 731-784-7294. We can't wait to meet you and your little Vikings.
Welcome back in. On Viking News on Demand, we have a new poll up, and we want your opinion. We are looking here tonight. How many basketball games will you attend this season? 1 to 3, 4 to 6, or 7 or more? We've already got a vote for the 7 or more. Alex, how many games do you think you'll attend this year?
Basketball.
Yeah.
I'm planning on all of them except for one.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
other than that, I'm planning on attending all of them.
Yeah, it's going to be a good year for basketball. We're 2.5 minutes away from the second half here of this football game, and we're just kind of asking some Viking sports questions here in the poll. If you have not participated in this poll, why don't you go ahead and hop on in there and give us a vote. How many games will you be attending during the basketball season? Junior high basketball has already started. Can you believe that? Junior high basketball has already had their first game of the year. And I'm looking here to see if I can find it. I've got some stuff here. Here we go. The Junior Viking boys kicked off their season with a tough loss against JCM in Jackson. Final score was 38-29. JCM came into this game with a very clear game plan. They wanted to start strong and gain the upper hand early, and that's exactly what they did. Despite the impressive performance of Jaden Champion, who scored all 9 of Humboldt's first quarter points in the first period, they were able to really get a handle on it. The second quarter was a bit sloppy for both teams, but Champion continued to shine, finding his way to the free throw line, converting 5 out of 6 attempts, and at halftime, Humboldt found themselves trailing by 4 points with a score of 16-20. During halftime, you have to think Coach Jeremy Vonner and Coach Steven Shivers knew they had to ignite a fire under those players on offense and also explain the solution to slowing down the JCM offense. The third quarter showcased the defensive tenacity that Humboldt is known for, but they struggled to find offensive production apart from Kamarion Campbell's 3 points in that third quarter. Trailing 19-26 going into the fourth, the Junior Vikings felt the pressure of the moment. Jaden Champion once again steps up his game, continuously drawing fouls, finding success at the free throw line. But despite their valiant effort, Humboldt couldn't match JCM's offensive prowess, ultimately falling short by a final score of 38 to 29. Jaden Champion led the team with a whopping 22 points. Kamarion Campbell added 3 points, while Zacchaeus Whiteside and Terrell Cole each added 2 points on the night. Humboldt Vikings do have a big week coming up. Monday, they look to rebound against the Trinity Christian Academy Junior Lions, aiming to learn from their mistakes and improve their gameplay. And then on Thursday, they have a division rival matchup against the Lake County Junior Falcons, offering an opportunity for a chance to start the season 1-0 in district play. Humboldt's journey has just began, and there's plenty of time for growth and improvement. Good luck to those Vikings as they will be back on the court Monday night and Thursday night this coming week. Also, Junior Lady Vikings began their season with a strong showing Tuesday night at JCM. The team emerged victorious with a commanding 34-4 win. Yes, you heard me right. They kicked off the season 1-0 with a 34-4 win. And while the game started slow, with the Junior Lady Vikings shaking off their rust, Ja'Kiah Montgomery stepped up to lead the team in the first quarter. Montgomery's strong play helped this team secure a 7-0 lead in the first quarter of that game. In the second quarter, Montgomery continued her stellar performance, adding 6 more points to her tally before halftime. Erica Darling also made her presence known during the second quarter, scoring 5 points of her own. By the end of the first half, the Humboldt Junior Lady Vikings have built a dominant 20-2 lead over JCM. The team maintained their momentum in that third quarter, with Darling leading the charge and contributing 7 more points. Humboldt outscored JCM 12-2 coming out of halftime as they kept the foot on the gas. In the final quarter, the Junior Lady Vikes sealed the deal and finished the game strong, with players getting key time, adding experience as this season will progress. It was an impressive performance to kick off the season, to say nonetheless, for the Junior Lady Vikings, highlighting the preparedness of Coach Terrell Green and his staff. Humboldt emerged victorious by a final score of 34-4. Erica Darling led the team in scoring with 16 points. Ja'Kiah Montgomery had an outstanding night as well, coming in with second place on the scoring with 13 points. Looking ahead again, the Junior Lady Vikings will also play Trinity Christian on October 30th. And then Thursday night, November 2nd. I believe that's right. They'll be playing against the division rival, Lake County, with their strong start of the season. That might be November 3rd. The team will be looking anyways to continue that winning streak and build upon the early success. We got this poll question up. So far, 4 people have participated in this poll. I know there's 22 connections out there. Why don't you do this? Go to the YouTube side of things and participate in that poll in the comment section, in the chat. How many basketball games will you attend this season? 1 to 3, 4 to 6, or 7+? Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It has been a great night so far, and trailing 28-12. We're less than 35 seconds away from the second half action. Alex, what do you want to see in the second half?
Less fumbles.
Here we are again.
It's all about the fumbles and the bad passes and stuff like that. But the plays are amazing. I'm liking the plays that I see. It's just you got to hang on to that football.
That's exactly right.
The defense is doing good, and everything's good except for hanging on to that ball.
Yeah. On defense, you take away a couple of the big chunk plays, and you're right back into this.
Yep.
I mean, you really are. It's not been really a bad night.
No, it's not.
Just clean up those mistakes, like you're saying. Clean up those mistakes, and things are going to be very different in the second half. And I guess what I want to see is the endurance. We played good 3 quarters, and then all of a sudden things fall apart on us. It seems like in the fourth quarter. Coach kind of downplayed that in our pregame show and on the TED Talks. And but I still feel like we just struggled with our endurance in that fourth quarter. Here we go. 1st and 10. Will be Humboldt ball. We'll see where they get it as we're doing now the kickoff for the second half. And there it is. It's going to be Jay Agnew catching it at the 15. He's got it to the 20. Moving in. Got it to the 25 and the 30. Pushing forward on out to the 33-yard line.
Number 2, Jay Agnew.
We did confirm that the Dresden game did happen tonight. Dresden was playing Greenfield. Dresden defeated them 63-7. By the time we drive through Dresden here in just a little while, they'll all be home in bed. That game, they posted the final score at 8:34 when we were going to halftime. But let me say this. That's a good sign, because if we were posting a final score at that time, you know what happened in that game. That was a running clock. So we are still in this game. And I'm going to turn that microphone for you down there because I'm getting a lot of wind. Here we go. So we're still in this one. Humboldt now 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Takes the snap, throw, left side, quick pass. Now they're going to toss it, and that's a great play. And there goes Isaiah Agnew. I'm sorry, not Isaiah. That is Jay Agnew going down the sideline for a Humboldt Viking touchdown. Now, I don't see any laundry. That was a great play. What a play. 28-18. That's going to be a touchdown. Here comes the two-point conversion. Well, that's how you want to start the second half. Here we go. Wow, take it forever getting the play call in. Confusion here. Going to have to get it off. Hurry. He's got it. Handoff, Jeremiah Jones. He's pushing, and they're going to stop him. Oh, wow. No good. Humboldt Vikings stopped there. We're going to keep it here. That was awful quick. Let's keep it here. Alex, how's that to start the third quarter, second half?
I like that. I was not expecting that. I've not seen a play like that from Humboldt ever, I don't think.
Well, it's the last play of the year, or last game of the year. I mean, man, it's time to pull out all the stops, folks. I mean, it really is. You want to get that. I mean, it's time to play like you haven't played yet. And so there we are. 11:41 remaining in the third quarter. Humboldt trails by 10. You are in this game. This defense, the way they've been playing tonight, if they can hold up, you are in this game. I mean, offensively, what else do we have up our sleeve? You know, a lot of things can change in just 2 quarters. Ask the UT football team. Oh, God. Let's don't touch that. Let's hope we're playing the Alabama on that side of things tonight. Goodness. That's pouring salt in the wound, folks. Y'all don't want to hear that at home, I can tell you now. We're going to let that poll stay up there through about midway of the fourth quarter. All right, they're running to Stefan, telling him something from the sideline. Are they getting ready to try to onside this? No. Wow. Weird bounce there. Gets it from the 36. He spins out of the first tackle, and ball comes out. South Fulton picks it up. South Fulton picks it up, but they will lose a couple of yards on that. Oh, my goodness. They got a great spot on that. So that's going to be at the South Fulton 45-yard line. 1st and 10, 11:33 remaining in this third quarter. Here we go. Ryan left side. He's going to get to midfield. No, he gets stopped at the 49. Gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. That's Jeremiah Jones back in there with that tackle. 2nd down and 6 from the South Fulton 49. Goodness gracious. 11:04. I'm about to pull a George and just say, if you think you can do it. No, leave it alone. Here we go. Handoff. He got stopped. Jeremiah Jones. Great play. Wow. What a job there. Number 23 gets into the backfield. Read that play perfectly. Stop for a big loss. It's going to bring up 3rd down and what looks to be 11 yards. South Fulton 44 is where they'll snap it. He's running to the corner. He got there, but he's going to get stopped at midfield. So it's going to bring up 4th down. What do they do here? That's Jace Beard with the tackle. It's going to bring up 4th and 5, according to my numbers here. And, man, you know, do you go for it here? He does, and he's going to be short. Great job by the defense. So there you go. Stephon Shivers with the big tackle. And that'll be a turnover on downs. Humboldt now moving back with possession. Oh, no, we got a Viking down. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll be back.
Jake from State Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
Dude, you do not need to get that personal. The State Farm Personal Price Plan simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
Jazz bath? Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Builds us up. It strengthens our bodies. It strengthens our resolve. Sport teaches us lessons of grace or humility or humanity. And that we're far more powerful together. Winning the hour or winning the year. We're winning our lives. We're winning our way. Because while a season is short, fierce is forever.
I looked at one slice of melted cheese and said, more cheese. It looked at pickles and said, also onions. It wanted to be more than hot. It wanted to be juicy. This is the Quarter Pounder with cheese.
The injured player for your Humboldt Vikings was Jeremiah Jones. He seems to be fine. He did walk off the field on his own, but he does have to go off for at least a play. They will check him out on the sideline. Here we go. Showing a little different look here. 3 wide receivers on the right in the gun. They're back to pass. Quarterback's going to fake, throw it to the left, and then he runs it himself, and he'll get up to the 49-yard line, and that'll be a gain of 3 yards. Gain of 3 yards by number 3 there, and brings up 2nd down and 7. You're just happy for positive yards on that play, as there was really nothing to do there but run the ball. Keep voting in the poll. How many basketball games will you attend this season? 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 or more. We'll keep that poll open through middle of the 4th quarter. 9:20 remaining in the 3rd. Humboldt trailing by 10. Now they're back in that I formation, 2 wideouts. Handoff. That'll be the left side. He gets out across midfield in what looks to be the 48-yard line of South Fulton. Gain of 3. And that is Jeremiah Jones. So he is back out there. So now you're at 3rd and 4 from the South Fulton 48. Clock continues to run. Defense reading that run. They faked it this time. Great job by Kavion, and he's going to get out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds, but he got the first down anyways. He will run it to the 42. South Fulton gives up a first down there. That'll be a gain of 6. First at 10, 8:15 remaining in this third quarter. And by stepping out of bounds, that clock stops. Back in that I formation. Kavion takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. That's Jeremiah Jones, stopped at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Second down and 10. Not fooling anybody there, but hey, it's worked all night long. I'm not going to fuss there about that play call, that's for sure. Here we go, second and 10. Clock is now ticked down under 7:45 left in the third quarter. Going back now with a 2 wideout spread on the right side. No wideouts on the left. 2 halfbacks and in the gun. Need a good snap here. Gets it. Perfect snap. He's running behind his running back. He's got a hole. That's Kavion Taylor. First down, Humboldt Vikings. Great run by the quarterback there. That's another first down. Gotta love the sequence here. They're doing a great job. That'll get down to the South Fulton 31. That is a gain of 9 yards. Actually, no, that would have been a gain of 10. I'm sorry. First and 10 from the South Fulton 31. Takes the snap, throw, screen. Left side, swings off that one tackler, and he'll get down inside the 30 to the 26. That'll be a gain of 5. It's working. Second down and 5, down to the South Fulton 26. Clock is running. No, he went out of bounds, so the clock stops at 7:18. Oh, bad snap. He falls on it, so there it goes. Now we're back. Lose 6 yards on the bad snap. It's going to bring up third down and 11 now from the South Fulton 32. And we're waiting here. Did somebody call timeout? There's a lot of confusion. Okay, not sure exactly what that was all about, but the clock was stopped. Looked like we was going to a timeout, and then no timeout had been called, I guess. I guess it was an official timeout. We'll just give them that. Now the clock is running again. Third and 11 from the South Fulton 32. Got a big play coming here. Looking, throw, he's got him. Can't catch it. Overthrown, incomplete. That play was there. That play was there. Look at this. He was able to break free. It was just too far. Oh. I think here you have to go for this. It's 4th and 11. You're down at the South Fulton 32. You were aggressive in that first quarter going for it. I say you have to go for it here, and You're only down by 10. It would be a shot in the arm to this offense to be able to get some points here. Maybe not even on this play, but still getting some points on this drive would be so key. Man. Takes the snap. He's looking left side. Throw over the middle. Overthrew his man. Overthrew Kendrick Taylor. And that is a turnover. Turnover on downs, and so South Fulton will get the ball now. With 6:27 remaining in the third quarter, it is 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. I think, Alex, we are going to point back to that drive as a drive that could have gave a spark to this offense. If you score there, you know, you're pulling within at least 4 points.
Yeah.
There's a run up the middle. Good game.
Yeah. But that gives me hope for the rest of the game. There's still a lot of game left.
Yeah.
If they just play defense and then take away that bad snap and then that last play, then you've got some. You're right now. You're possibly within the 10-yard line by now.
Yeah, definitely
with the pace
so.
They were going.
Run up the middle, and he's got the first down as he falls forward. And to bring up 1st and 10. South Fulton now has the ball up to the 40. I'm sorry, 43. I was not seeing that correctly. 5:40 remaining in the third quarter. They just want to eat that clock. Play good defense. Handoff up the middle. Oh, somebody had him, couldn't bring him down. Number 20, Whitehead, still moving. And a big tackle by number 6, Boykin. He doesn't get a first down, but he gets 5 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down and what looks to be 5. He's out at the South Fulton 49. Actually, that's a gain of 6, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 4. Handoff left side. Whitehead just continues to keep those feet moving. That'll be another South Fulton first down. And 1st and 10. They are now in Humboldt territory at the Humboldt 46. Handoff again, Whitehead, right side. Wow. I saw Shivers in there. Not sure if he's going to be credited with that tackle. Oh, yeah, they're going to run it away from Shivers every time. And when you look at the weight, I was looking a while ago, the weight of their left tackle is only 165 pounds. Oh, Shivers in the backfield. And he did. He blew up that left side of the offensive line, just what I said. You put 165 pounds up against Shivers, it ain't going to work well. It's just not going to go good. So now that brought them to a 3rd and 11 at the Humboldt 47-yard line. In the gun, back to pass, throw left side. He made a great grab. Great grab at the 36, and that will be, it's not enough for a first down. They're a yard short. Wow. It's going to be 4th and 1 here, and they are down at the Humboldt 37. You know they're going for this here. I agree with Mr. Wardlow. Keep fighting, Vikings. He's pushing forward. He got it. Got to the 35. Just what he needed. First down, South Fulton. There you go. 1st and 10 from the Humboldt 35. Time is ticked down to 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Handoff, Whitehead. Stopped by Shivers. But not before he gets a quick 4 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Actually, they're going to say, 2nd and 7 from the Humboldt 32. Defense stacking that box, giving it to Whitehead. He keeps pushing forward. That's Jeremiah Jones holding on to his jersey. And he pulls Jeremiah Jones to the sticks. First down. Tackle there going to be credited to Jaboris Walker. 1st and 10 from the Humboldt 25. And you see a very rare huddle by the South Fulton offense. They come out of the no huddle to the huddle here in the third quarter. Throwing left side, complete to number 23, and the ball comes out incomplete now. He did not complete the pass or complete the catch before he started moving, so that'll be incomplete, bringing up 2nd down and 10. They're still at the Humboldt 25. One minute, 6 seconds remaining in the third. Stack in the box. He's back to pass. Throw. Wide open man. Can't make the grab. The play was there. Could not catch it. 3rd and 10. 59.5 seconds remaining in the third. They're going to go with a different front, bringing in a couple of linemen. And now they will move into a 2 wide out set. He's back to pass. Throw. Incomplete. All right, so now you have a 4th and 10 from the Humboldt 25. Mr. Wardlow comments saying we need a turnover. Yes, and a turnover on downs would even do here. As you now have a 4th and 10. There's 55.8 seconds remaining in this third quarter. He's back to pass. He's got all day. He's rolling out to his right. He throws. It's complete, and that's a touchdown. That's your dagger that you didn't need right there. 34-18, 48.6 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Ouch. Yeah, that's the dagger right there that you didn't need. And here comes, I'm not sure if they'll do an extra point. He's missed both of their extra points tonight. Let's see what happens here. Looks like they're going for 2. 2-point conversion coming here. Completes the screen pass. Great blocking on the edge. And it's good. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking.
Brings community together quite like a sporting event. Security Bank and Trust Company is committed to supporting our local sports teams because we know how important it is to be part of a great team. This is Deanne McEwen at Security Bank and Trust Company. When you team up with us, you are fostering the competitive spirit of our local athletes. Want to be part of our team? Join our amazing banking community. Visit your nearest branch or head to securitybanktn.com to learn more. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey Vikings fans, this is Ted Martin, former Humboldt Vikings quarterback and class of 93 graduate. When me and my fellow classmates want to follow Viking sports, we watch Viking News on Demand. In addition to live streaming of games, there are also plenty of specialty shows that keep us all involved in our alma mater. On behalf of the class of 1993, go Vikings!
Here we go. Kick is going back. It's going to be caught at the 15. He's going to the far side. That's going to be Agnew. Hits a hole. Keep going, young man. Got it to midfield, and then we'll go out of bounds. That's Jay Agnew. Great return. He'll run out of bounds. So Humboldt will start with excellent field position. So Humboldt now first and 10. South Fulton 45. And we got 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. A quick score really is what you need here. I know we're not really necessarily known for that as far as this season. We took a lot of time off the clock, and you want to eat clock when you have, this many players. Let's see what they choose to do here. You can always break a big run, too, and that's what they're hoping to do. That's going to be a handoff there. But got it now to the, looks like the 43-yard line, gain of 2. Second down and 8. And Humboldt's going to be happy with letting it go to the end of the third quarter, I think. Let's take a timeout. And when we return, we got fourth quarter action coming your way from South Fulton. Humboldt trails 36.
Are you ready for some Viking action? The Humboldt Chronicle is here to cheer on both the junior and senior high Vikings as they tackle the upcoming season with unparalleled determination. With a rich history of excellence dating back to 1886, the Humboldt Chronicle has been passionately delivering the latest local news, sports updates, community information, and even thought-provoking devotionals to the southern Gibson County area. Published weekly, you can now access all of these exciting insights both in print and online. Don't miss out on any of the thrilling moments with Viking football. Grab your copy or subscribe today and join us as we celebrate every Viking score on the gridiron, exclusively in the Humboldt Chronicle.
An experienced QPC eater knows you should never let the ketchup that falls from the hot and juicy burger go to waste.
Welcome back in, everybody. We've got 12 minutes of action left here in South Fulton as we are entering the fourth quarter. If you have not participated in our poll, how many basketball games will you attend this season? 7 or more, 4 to 6, or 1 to 3? Appreciate you joining us tonight. Appreciate all of our sponsors. I'm going to give them all their shout out right here. Humboldt Chronicle, McDonald's of Humboldt, Security Bank and Trust Company, Simmons Bank, State Farm, We Pray Learning Academy, West Rock, Tyson Foods, Humboldt High School Class of 93, and the Humboldt Viking Booster Club. Here we go. Humboldt back on offense. 2nd and 8. He's back, handoff, Jeremiah Jones, trying to find a way. Didn't have a hole, then he goes up the middle, found a big one. Gets inside the 40, what looks to be the South Fulton 38-yard line. Pretty good run. A very good run on 2nd down there. A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd down and 3. Now we're at the South Fulton 38. Staying in the gun. He's back. This time throws right side. Got it to Kendrick. Kendrick tosses it to Agnew. And that's the same play that went for a touchdown earlier. That time it goes for a first down. Gets it to the 30-yard line. Gain of 8 yards. And a first and 10. That'll get him to the South Fulton 29. One thing about it, Alex, it looks like they're having fun out there, you know?
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
I see a lot of good sportsmanship. Everybody's helping each other up, getting pats on the back by both teams. I like seeing that.
Here we go. Screenplay out, right side. Did he get back to the line? Looks like he did. Screenplay, though, is no gain. Second and 10. They're going to put the ball down right exactly, I think, where it was before. We're now down to 10 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Takes the snap. He's back to pass. Throw. Looking for Kendrick. Actually, that was not Kendrick. Was that Boykin? That's Tyreek Boykin. So that was a great play. It was intended for Tyreek Boykin. Yeah, he was one that got hurt a while ago a little bit. That's right. A player that I've not seen back out there, Nicholas Bigham. I haven't seen him since that early injury in the game. He's probably done for the night. As long as he laid on the ground, I would be very surprised to see him return tonight. 3rd and 10 from the 29. 9:49 remaining in this ball game. In the gun. Low snap. Oh, man. Tossed it. Jeremiah Jones couldn't bring it in. Incomplete pass. It's going to be 4th and 10. But they're at the San Francisco 29, so Humboldt will go for this, I would imagine.
Defending for the Red Devils is number 44, Will Clapper. It'll be 4th and 10.
9:42 remaining in this one. Defense bringing a blitz. He's going to have to get rid of it. He does. Intercepted, South Fulton. And then he went backwards into the end zone. But I think he intercepted it in the end zone. And that should be a touchback. Okay, I hit that one a little late. All right, so that's going to be an interception. So South Fulton will get the ball back with 9:33 remaining in this one. So here we go. Play to the end. Here he goes running. He can't get anywhere. He might get a couple of yards, but there wasn't a lot there. This defense playing strong in this fourth quarter. Man, they gave him 4 yards on that. That's generous. 2nd and 6. Handoff again. He's got a bigger hole this go around. Continues to push his way out. He's got a first down and more as it looks like he crosses the 35-yard line. Jace Beard once again in on the tackle. 1st and 10, South Fulton now up to the 36-yard line. That'll be a gain of 12 on the carry. Humboldt's defense again stacking that box. Run out to the corner. He's got it. He hit the corner. He's got a first down, I believe. Nah, he's going to be a yard short. Gets to the 45. Second down and 1. Because of the late evening, we also do not have our sideline reports tonight because we are on the road. Sometimes that equipment does not work in these kind of conditions, especially as far as he would have been on that opposite sideline. So we don't bring that equipment. And on 2nd and 1, Shivers, I think, is the one who jumped, and it'll be a 1st and 10 South Fulton, and that will move them out to midfield. So we don't have the sideline report, so we won't be waiting on Coach. I may try to get some sort of an interview with Coach in the next week or so just to kind of wrap up the season, as Humboldt has had a rough year. That carry is going to go over to the Humboldt 44. Now the gain of 6 there puts it at 2nd and 4. Be looking at one of our sponsors, Humboldt Chronicle. Next week's paper, I believe, is the Cage, I believe is what they call it. It is the spotlighting of basketball season, which is kind of why we have mentioned our poll here tonight. How many games do you plan to attend? You've got about 49 seconds, and we're going to end that poll and give you the results. As they have run for a first down there, it'll be 1st and 10 now from the Humboldt 39-yard line. 6:35 remaining in this ball game. Another handoff, this time going left side. He's going to get out of the hands of number 54. That was Tez Epperson. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's a flag on the play. I'm afraid it's an unsportsmanlike. Waiting on the call. It is against Humboldt. Yeah, personal foul, okay. So that'll bring them a first down. And that'll put them at the Humboldt 17-yard line with 6:14 remaining in the game. Second half has went a whole lot quicker than the first half. A lot cleaner, less penalties. What's going on here? And then I say it's quicker and they call timeout, but it's okay. Oh, my goodness. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll return.
In search of a nurturing and educational environment for your little ones? Look no further than We Pray Learning Academy, located at 910 North Central Avenue in Humboldt, Tennessee. We offer our services to children aged 8 weeks to 12 years old. With our dedicated owners, Hannah and Doris Collins, you can rest assured knowing that your family is in good hands. To learn more about our academy and how we can best serve your child, reach out to us via email at weprayacad@yahoo.com or give us a call at 731-784-7294. We can't wait to meet you and your little Vikings.
Welcome back in, everybody. We are in the fourth quarter. Humboldt trails 36-18, 6:02 remaining in this one. I think we are close enough to end that poll. The poll tonight from the second half is how many basketball games will you attend this season? 40% said 7 or more. 30% said 1 to 3. 30% said 4 to 6. And I will say this, Alex, that to get into basketball this year, you need to know the protocols of all Humboldt City sports, athletics, events, and we will do some of that here in just a moment, just so that you're aware. Here we go. South Fulton, run left side. Gets close to the end zone. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown, South Fulton.
Whitehead for the Red Devils. 17-yard touchdown, Dallas Whitehead.
I agree with Mr. Wardlow. This year, Mr. Wardlow, we did start with around 40 kids, but we had a lot to quit mid-season, and that's tough. And I agree, it's hard to win with 15 kids. Here we go. Here comes the two-point play. Going to run it in. They got it. 44-18. Your new score here in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a quick timeout, and when we return, more football on the other side.
Jake from State Farm. It's tough trying to make it as a streamer.
Hey, you've got this. Remember, State Farm is there to support you. Besides, I think I know a guy.
You want to make it big, kid? Timmy Tenders knows how.
Let's do this, Gramps.
I'm only 33. Give me a Y, give me a space bar, give me a space bar, give me a mouse touch, give me a mouse touch.
Ah.
Now talk to Chad.
Who's Chad? Chad. Where's Chad?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, we were discussing earlier about the important athletic announcement. Humboldt City Schools will adhere to the following protocols even for basketball games now. No backpacks allowed, no hoodies, only clear purses. Metal detector wands will be used at the entrance to all games for all attendees, and then only one entrance into the game. Students 13 and under must be accompanied by a parent for entrance. And then the big one, tickets to all athletics must be purchased through GoFan. So make sure you're going online purchasing those tickets. Here we go. 5:56 remaining. He's running it. Wow, what a move. And then there is a flag. That's going against Humboldt.
I hear the coaches down there going after it.
Yeah.
There's a flag on the play.
I think that was against Humboldt. Uh-oh. Now we got a scoreboard issue. Oh, no, it's back.
Whoa. Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot they did score.
Yeah, they did.
I was like, man, they're trying to cheat.
No. All right, so the penalty's marked off against Humboldt. Here we go. So it's going to ultimately be 1st and 10. And it's going to back them up to the 14-yard line. I also agree with you, Mr. Wardlow. He talked about the kids that played to the end and how that it builds character and makes you better. It's one of the things Coach talked about as a bright spot from last week's game against Union City. He said, I got 16 guys and only 4 of them are graduating, and all 16 are showing up to practice. Now, he's not sure where the other, 26, 28 kids that started the year with them. He said some of them have never said anything, just quit coming to practice. And it's been a tough year here in Humboldt. It really has. It's been a year. Oh, so there was also a penalty against the Red Devils. An unsportsman penalty. So that brings the ball now up to the Humboldt 29. Goodness gracious, why do you take a timeout here? I don't understand. I do not understand that at all. It's bigger than football. Let me stop. Maybe I do understand it. He may be wanting to talk about that unsportsmanlike. I don't know. You almost feel like maybe that could have been handled in the locker room. I don't know. But 5:14 remaining in this game. They lead 44-18. South Fulton takes a timeout. Let's keep it here. An hour and 10-minute drive is going to feel like a long one, especially after another loss and the weight of the entire season resting on the shoulders and some of them seniors on the field for the last time. Man, you really hoped for a win. You wanted to see that for those seniors for sure. You heard it in the pregame show. It's on the mind of Isaiah Crawford tonight. Get a win for those seniors. Just didn't happen. And it's a tough night. But as Mr. Wardlow says, you learn and you build character, and it makes you a better person. These kids that are on the field tonight, I'll tell you what, they're going to be great members of our society. And the lessons they've learned this year are far much greater than even football, even though they've grown this year. I watch and I see how Kavion Taylor has moved into that quarterback position. He's got room for more growth, of course. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the Humboldt 29. 5:14 remaining. Going to roll out to his right. He throws it. Was that another flag? Yes, another flag. Kavion completes the pass to Jay Agnew. You just get that feeling it's going to be against Humboldt and it's coming back. Was it a block? I don't know, though. There is a ref that's standing real close to a South Fulton player talking. It is against South Fulton. Holding on the defense.
Well, the indication is holding on the Red Devils.
Wow. So that will be a first down.
Ball is brought out to the 44-yard line.
It's been a long night for everybody. The announcer's tired too, man. I tell you, it's been a long night. They're going to bring it out to the Humboldt 44. And 5:06 remaining in this ball game. I don't know that I can remember the last ball game of the year being this warm, though, in a long time. It is beautiful out here tonight. What? Oh, he's pointing to the clock, so there's an issue apparently on the scoreboard. Okay, now we are down to 4:35 remaining in the ball game. All right, clock's rolling. Here we go. Defense bringing the blitz. Quick toss out right side and nothing doing. That's Agnew, stopped in the backfield. That defense was smothering, man. It's going to be a loss of 4, 2nd and 14 from the Humboldt 40.
Second 14.
Man, you earned that 5 seconds. Better go. Got it. Barely. Number 3, Kavion. He's going to get taken out of bounds, but he will gain a yard. It's 3rd down and 13. Not sure what happened there. They're going to call, I think the defense moved. Yeah, defense moved. And so now that's going to stay third down. It'll be 3rd now and 8 from the Humboldt 46. Takes the snap. Throw. Deep right side. There's a penalty. I think it's going to be a pass interference.
Taylor's pass. Intended for number 2, Jay Agnew, is incomplete. Defending for the Red Devils, number 6, Josh McKnight. There is a flag.
We're going to wait on the flag actually to be told to us, but it was in the area of a pass interference. I don't know if it'll be offense or defense. We'll see. Called it against Humboldt. The offsetting penalties. Here we go again.
Illegal touch.
Illegal touch.
Pass interference by the Red Devils.
I've never heard of that before. This referee crew, I wish I had $1 for every time there's been an offsetting penalty tonight. Man. 3rd and 8. Replay it. It's back to pass. He's going to throw it over the middle this time. Caught by Agnew inside the 35. First down, Humboldt. They're going to be at the South Fulton 34. Missed it. First and 10 from the 34. Kavion back to pass. Throw right side. Complete to Agnew. Agnew will get out of bounds inside the 30.
Taylor's pass is complete to number 2, Jay Agnew. Making the tackle with South Fulton's number 24, Connor O'Neill.
And it brings up 2nd down, but a decent gain there. I think maybe 2nd down and 5.
Gain of 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
They'll be down at the South Fulton 29. It's going to be Jeremiah Jones up the middle. Jeremiah's got a first down, continues to move, breaks out of a couple of tackles, and now will get down inside the 10. Great run by Jeremiah Jones.
Down inside the 10. Making a tackle with South Fulton's number 44, Will Clapper.
Great run. He ran from the 29 down to the 7-yard line.
For the Vikings.
First and goal. Pushing. He's going to get down near the goal line. It'll be down, what, about the 1 or 2?
Initial contact by the Red Devils, number 58, James Pregame. Along with number 58, Jacob Nagel.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and goal from the 3.
2nd and goal at the 3.
So gain of 4. Bad snap. Kavion Taylor has to fall on it.
Recovered by Humboldt's number 3, Kavion Taylor.
And now Humboldt's going to take a timeout.
Timeout, Humboldt.
We'll keep it right here, folks. Alex, man, you know, we were cooking through that 3rd quarter. This 4th quarter's dragging again. Dragging again. It's been a great season, though. A lot of fun that we've had on this program. And I know we're all kind of now looking to basketball. You kind of got your first taste of Viking basketball last year. What are you looking forward to this year? You know, Fred Moore comes back. You got Stephon Shivers back. Carnell Allen, he'll be back. I'm trying to think of some of these others I may be missing. Tobias Bell, I believe, plays basketball as well. I'm sure I'm missing Jay Agnew. But you know, you've got some pretty big players coming back. What are you looking forward to the most about basketball this year?
Somebody dunking on somebody.
Oh,
I'm ready for that. I'm ready.
You think that's going to happen?
I think so. I think
Fred
it could.
Moore. Fred Moore can dunk.
Last year he did.
Stephon Shivers can. He can get up there.
Yeah, I'm excited just for the. I like football, but basketball is just more fast-paced. It seems like.
Yeah, you don't have the downtime. You know, it is a little easier to call a basketball game as it is football.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of fun. Here we go. 3rd and goal from the South Fulton 12-yard line. Moves a man in motion. Takes a snap. That's going to be Kavion with it. He's going to get stopped on 3rd down short.
The ball is number 3, Kavion Taylor. Making a tackle is number 63, Luton.
Yeah, I know a lot more about basketball.
Yeah, it's all right.
No gain on the play.
You can tell.
4th and goal at the 12.
You can tell whenever I'm calling a safety a touchback and a touchback a safety.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
We're down less than a minute left, folks. 52 seconds remaining. Humboldt's going to go for it here. I mean, it's 4th and goal from the 12. 44-18 your score. We're now down under 43 seconds. There will not be a postgame show tonight. Uh-oh. Flag. False start on the offense.
Indication. False start on the Vikings.
Goodness gracious.
I think they're wanting to spend the night here.
I think so.
Everybody's sticking around, it looks like, though.
Yeah, great crowd tonight. He's in trouble. Throw, right side, incomplete.
Kavion Taylor's pass.
Pass is incomplete.
Number 2, Jay Agnew is incomplete.
And so now South Fulton takes over.
4th down play, failed to pick up a 1st down for the Vikings. The ball goes over.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 17. You can pretty much expect, I think they will kneel this out. And we're going to be done. 14 seconds remaining. Yep, they're in that victory formation. Uh-oh. What just happened?
I don't know. You looking at number 20?
Yeah. No, that was number 70.
Oh, number 70.
Yeah, that was David Jeter. I'm not sure what happened there, but
that's game.
Humpty Dumpty came falling down, I think. That was something. That was funny. He's all right, though. He's walking off, so he's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, you see, it's a tough night. I could see one senior standing in one spot. It's starting to sink in. The night's over. It's the last time he stands on a field. He's taking it in. A coach going out to talk to him. What a night. It's a tough night if you're a senior and a Viking. It's an unprecedented season. No wins this year. Tough year, tough loss tonight, 44-18. If you see a member of these 16 that has finished the season, I just want to mention them tonight, okay? You got all of these 16. If you'll zoom in on you've got the one there, but zoom in on the others right down here that are getting together as a team. And you have these young men. If you see them out in town, I want you to let them know how proud you are that they finished the year, because it's so much easier to quit. But these young men have learned something this year. And, you know, to finish the year on a year like this, and I see South Fulton coaches congratulating our kids. I saw players going up to the one, you know, Jay, as he's standing out there. It's his final game as a high school football player. And he does have a college or two that's looking at him. and he's a senior, so maybe we have a signing coming up soon. I don't know. He's got a couple of teams looking at him defensively, and he's had a pretty good year. He took it well. I want to talk about Jay just a moment. He took it well as he moved from quarterback to a running back / receiver this year, and some guys couldn't take that well, but he took it fine. Yes, he still got to throw the ball some, but this young man has just transitioned and been a team role player this year. And there's been games where they've leaned heavily on him, even defensively. And so I really want to say, you've got number 17 tonight, Isaiah Crawford. The young man last week had 8 pancakes. 8. And when you look at his size, he's not that big, but he just plays scrappy football. I think I'm looking at some others here that we called tonight. Nicholas Bigham, who had to leave the game early. He's had a great year. That young man, a wide receiver, he was a great senior leader on that team today. Jace Beard, how many times did we call his name on defense in that outside linebacker position? How many times did we call his name? So I want to say this senior squad, only 4 of them will not be back this year. You had Jay Agnew, Nicholas Bigham, Isaiah Crawford, and Jace Beard. Those 4 won't be back next year, but you have something to build off of this year. You really do. That was the 4 that was out there tonight. I know there was others that started the year that were seniors, but they didn't finish, and so I'm not going to call their names tonight. But if you see any of these guys, make sure that you tell them, hey, thank you for putting your all out on the field, making us Viking proud. You may not have gotten a win on the win and loss column, but we're proud of the young men that you're becoming. No post-game show tonight, folks. God bless you. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and we will be back soon. Not next week, but we will be back soon with Viking basketball and great news coming up soon about what